lean, think you saved the head still spinning. She love 3 5 so nice, I'm grinning. The bitch so fine on my ridiculous. Man, to lean for the paper chase. Music scene is my saving grace. Still spinning. I lost my mind, I'm fine, I'm living. You touch my bro, spill wine, you're dripping.
Fucking work. There we go. Yes, guys, we're back. Welcome back to another live stream.
Big tool,
check it out. Concrete Jungle Freestyle down in the description below. Also, don't forget to check out Jerseys FC for your best and best quality jerseys at a cheap price as well. One sec, Alex. But yeah, guys, check it out in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I can't even go for a fucking intro nowadays. But yeah, big up everyone. It's a big day. We finally got rid of Lukaku. We got the Here We Go last night, so we're going to delve into that. We'll also talk about the Dembele and Sterling issues as well, because there's been news that's just coming out over the last few hours surrounding them too. But yeah, smash the like and subscribe button. Again, we're not even at 50 likes yet. So guys, please smash the like and subscribe button on your way into the stream. And let's do it. Let's go straight into it. Jesters, what are you telling me, my guy? You all good?
A little tired this morning, a little tired, but other than that, yeah, you know, we can talk about some more waffle merchants out there.
We'll get into it. I already know what half the base of the stream is going to be about, but I look forward to it. Declared, what are you saying, bro?
That's it. Big up, everyone. I was waiting for this moment to really get my flowers. He's gone. I can't wait for that interview when he goes to Milan and to address the Chelsea fans. And this is for one of those. This is for the chat that used to be constantly saying, "Oh, Declan, you just hate Lukaku." No, you see, now everyone hates him. So it wasn't just me. I just picked it up on it earlier. So I'm great. I think, yeah. And I should pull up some of those videos. I should make a little compilation of all the things I said in the past. But more importantly, I mean, Lukaku's gone. Bruce Buck, now Marina. I mean, someone had to, even if people say Marina did some good stuff, I think Marina was still the face of a lot of our transfer activity for at least the 5 seasons. So
she was in control of everything.
Yeah, so and there's been more bad transfers than good ones. So someone had to, someone has to blame.
You don't need to read the articles before you come out and say, "Yay, Marina's gone," because she's not.
She's staying to the end of the transfer season.
She's going. They're going in consultant roles, so they're not gone. They're still going to be here all summer.
Yeah, that's it. And after that, she's gone. But they're gone. The whole board has been replaced.
Questionable.
Did you read that Chelsea statement? The whole board has been replaced as well. Todd Boehly's in. So, Tuchel has a position of what I'm glad he's in, which is only like Alex Ferguson can. Alex Ferguson can get into. And because Winter Server's not here, I have to do a long speech.
Hey, bro, I sent you a link. Where you at, my guy? Well, probably
come
good.
outside.
He's writing his goodbye for his Lukaku tribute goodbye. So I can't wait to hear it from Winter Server.
You can come outside. Minerals FC is not here.
I didn't ask.
Fuck it out. Chris, what are you telling me, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good, you know. Sunny again. Yeah, Lukaku's gone. Is what it is. Like, I'm not too bothered. So yeah, I'm all good.
Love to hear it. Alex, streamer of the year, what are you telling me, my guy?
Yeah, when Declare wants his flowers. Where were you when I was starting talking shit about Lukaku, man?
I take your flowers as well, man. Flowers for
I was
everyone.
calling
And to answer Big Ron in the chat, lean back. It's so 2000s, man. You're too late to the party, man. But what's his name? You see, now they're saying that that he started complaining and wanted to leave since January. I swear, man, I've never seen such a weak mentality player. Like weak.
I thought Morata was bad, but fuck it hell.
Did Morata score more?
Seriously, it's so,
he did.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell.
Yeah,
I mean,
he did.
we should anyway. Let's move on. He's gone. I'm happy. Next one on the list, I'm not gonna mention. So, cheers.
Cheers. Big up everyone that's locked in as well. Big Ron, CFC Jack, Sashid, even though you're a United stan. Prime, I've sent you the link. Bluetooth game, Pedro. Everyone else locked in, big up as well. Smash the like and subscribe button. Last but not least, Couch Crick. What are you telling me, bro?
Yo, just here. Some interesting news came out today. It was probably a couple of days ago we were talking about this whole Marina thing, and I was like, well, I'm a little indifferent to the fact that she's leaving halfway through the window. And the backlash was, well, Boehly, he's negotiated $1 billion deal. It doesn't matter about that. What you need is the relationships. You need somebody that has already fostered these relationships to be a part of that whole thing, right? And as much as the money thing is one thing, being able to pull off these big deals, personality types is another thing, right? You have to know who you're dealing with and how to deal with them. How can you push them and whatnot? So this is why I'm not elated that Marina is still staying on, but I can see why she is, because you need her to do the proper succession, the transition from the old regime to the new. And let's just hope that now we get into this new period here with Boehly as the sporting director. We can see some moves happen, because right now we're still stuck in the mud as far as I'm concerned. Lukaku's gone though.
One cause of celebration. Daniel, I'll send you the link. Yeah, hop on, man, anytime. Andrew, what are you telling me, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm not giving anyone flowers because we all lost in this deal. The player, the club, and the fans all lost because it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. And we've all lost. We've wasted a year, essentially.
Let's get one thing straight. I never won the flowers from you.
Once again, hang on. Once again, Mr. Ego, I'm not talking about you. Okay, yeah? This is not your channel and not your screen. Back. Mr. Dominant Speaker.
Lean
back. Yeah, lean back. Are you talking about bacon you're eating or something? What is this? Let's move on.
It's called oatmeal.
Oatmeal, okay.
Yeah, you never got taste of it, aren't you? I can tell.
That's because I'm not a hamster.
All you think about is bacon.
Yeah, that's right. I do what I look at you pig. That's right. But no, it's a bad deal, man. It's a bad deal.
In the mud.
Okay, no
go on, Andrew.
It's just a bad deal, man. We're all in the mud for this deal. No one comes out winners. Not the ones that didn't want him. Not the ones that are celebrating that he's leaving right now. We're all in the mud because.
Oh no, I'll be real. Like, if you're one of those who didn't want him in from the start, they got a bit to say.
No, not really. Why would they have a bit to say, Lewis? He failed at our club.
Because they were correct.
But Lewis, our club failed. Our club failed.
Oh, he's such a politician. But in the big picture, the club failed, so everybody failed.
So you don't care about the club, just about whether you're right.
No, I don't care.
Hey, we can actually take this back to the winning or
the club did fail. They had to sell so many players just to get him as well. So there's all those players.
We
sold 3 players.
We
hold on a second.
Yeah, we sold a bunch of loan deals.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people went on loan just for him.
Hold on a second. Is that the club's fault that he started whining? And he left it? Is that the club fault that he'd give an interview?
Did I say it was the club's fault? No. This is what I'm saying. No, I didn't.
No,
I never said it was the club's fault. Active listening, please, Alex. I know you don't like to do it, but active listening. I didn't say it was the club's fault. I said we all failed. It's a failure.
So how we failed? How we failed?
It's a failure of us signing him in the first place. It's a failure of not incorporating him. It's a failure of the fans. It's a failure of just everything at Chelsea. We've wasted a year on this guy. We're now back at square one where we have to.
You're saying a lot of we.
So it's a success today of getting rid of him.
Is it a success? 8 million.
Well, we can be happy about that.
I don't
be happy he left.
I don't think. Hold on.
No, because a lot of people wanted to give him another season.
We felt him or he felt us.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
What does it freaking matter? He's gone.
He's gone.
No.
Yeah,
We got to have the discussion. It's cool. I want to let it run.
About what?
The one positive about him going is he could get good over there again, and maybe we sell him
he's gonna smash
it. But that could be an even negative.
Inter Milan fans are already complaining about him. Inter Milan
he's
fans
not coming back to Chelsea.
Yeah, because they hated him. What he did.
If he gets better, it's going to be harder to sell in Milan. And then we can
Well,
have
but
if he doesn't get better, he'll be harder to sell because then they'll just send him back. Inter are broke as
He's not
fuck.
coming
You
back to
gotta take
Chelsea.
that into account.
He's never coming
He's
back.
not coming back.
There's already
understand
reports
the
that they're
point,
looking to get him for another year on loan.
Because they're broke and they can't afford
That
it.
that was originally what we were doing, is a 2-year loan with the obligation to buy anyway.
Dude, I like
But
that.
we ended up with a 1-year
There's
loan.
gonna be time when he's affordable for Atleti, and he's gonna go to Atleti. That's it.
Pretty sure that the
Mark
reason
my
why we
words,
didn't
he'll
do a
end up in
2-year loan.
Atleti.
Are we gonna send him on loan all these years like
Mark my
Maybe,
words,
maybe,
he's gonna
but-
We should.
end up in Atleti.
That's
We
why
should
it
just
really
send him
could be.
everywhere.
But I'm pretty sure we didn't get a 2-year loan because they changed the ruling. You can only do a 1-year loan at a time now. So he'll be loaned back again
I didn't
next
know
year,
that.
and then the year after. Yeah, it just changed for this year.
Can we just burn the number 9 shirt as well? Can we just
Yeah,
burn
please
it?
just retire that shit. Like I've
Are
said
we
it so
forgetting
many
about
times.
Hasselbank? Are we forgetting about Hasselbank? Are we forgetting about Crespo?
Yeah, but how long ago
was
It
Hasselbank?
didn't happen. It
Bro,
happened-
like this
it
number
happened
9
when
shirt is
no,
so cursed.
I gotta
It
go
happened-
back.
no,
I
it
gotta
happened-
go
I ain't saying no
back.
curse, man. We just gotta
It
make
happened-
better signings, man.
No,
Simple.
no, the curse happened
Yeah.
in 2006 when we signed Khalid Belarus, a defender, and gave him the number 9 shirt. It's when Hasselbank's pre that, so he doesn't count. It's from then. Every
Okay,
single
fair enough.
friggin' number 9 has been an utter
Fair
failure,
enough. Fair enough.
or average. So there's been no great. Costa didn't take number 9.
There's no such
Shevchenko
thing.
was on number 7, not 9.
Huh?
Somebody said Shevchenko. Shevchenko
Oh
was
yeah,
number
he
7.
said that's his number. That was his number at Milan and Ukraine.
Yeah,
right?
7.
Yeah, 7.
So
Yeah.
he played Chelsea at 7 too.
No, he was just over the. He just.
Hey, at least if you want to try to banter me, at least put a super chat in. Because if you don't put a super chat, I'm not gonna address you.
Yeah. If you guys do want to, drop a super chat like Ben did. Saying Lukaku gone, Barkley next. Yeah, fair
Who's
enough.
been linked to Barkley? There's no links for Barkley.
No, Ben just hates
Everton.
Barkley. and I don't blame him.
Everton.
There's no links. There's no links.
Send him back.
There's no links.
They're
There's
like
no
Harry
links
Winks.
to Barkley.
They're by
For-
Harry Winks.
You say ever links to for
Hold
Barca?
on. I gotta say this for the idiots in chat, okay? Because there's a bunch of dumb people in there. So let me tell you this right now.
Doing it, Alex now.
You want to talk about laughing at me because I said Dembele was coming to Chelsea. He signed a pre-contract agreement June 2nd. He has not signed a contract with Barcelona. And there was just a report that Chelsea's still in the pole position to sign him by an actual news outlet in Spain. So maybe do some research before you look stupid. That's all I got to say.
We've got 8 days in it.
man.
8 days.
Careful
to
now.
make the announcement.
Just be careful, Jester, man. I don't want to see you get mudded like that, bro.
Jester will care.
Care?
Just saying, bro. A lot of big talk. Big talk is pretty stationary.
Well,
Yeah,
everybody's reacting to reports from a dude who had 39,000 followers. Okay? An actual news outlet just came out and said Chelsea is still in the pole position to sign Dembele.
Yeah, I'll get the quote up quickly. I was gonna go into the fucking Inter Ultras statement they dropped on Lukaku, but we can hold that for a little bit.
Here, I'll send it to you.
No,
But
I've got it here anyway. Message from Dembele's entourage. Dembele wants to stay because the coach loves him. The player feels happy in Barcelona and is used to it. He's in his prime years, hence the club's offer should not be far from the other offers that we have. Now, I'm not saying that's real or that's fake, but I'm going to say read between the lines on it. He is saying he's happy to stay at Barcelona. He wants to stay there as well. But the last sentence is very key. The club's offer should not be far from the other offers that we have. He's happy to stay, but they also have to reach his requirements, or he's not staying.
And they're not doing that. And I just sent you. Go ahead
By
and
the way,
read what I just sent you.
How old is Dembele?
Like
24.
24, something like that.
Just go ahead and read the one I just sent you there, Lewis.
Chelsea remain in pole position for Dembele, but I've also started talking to Sterling because they're growing tired of the Frenchman's waiting game. Now, I thought it was the case that they were getting both, but they had a bit of doubt on Dembele because of injury issues. That's what we heard a lot yesterday.
So
Oh, he's 25.
there you go.
No, injury issues were what was meant to be the main reason for why Chelsea were mainly focusing on Sterling. But is what it is. I guess we just have to wait until July on Dembele. I already said just be a bit patient about it, but read between the lines and read the full quotes, because he's saying he's happy to stay at Barcelona, but it all depends on if he gets the right amount of money. And if that's not the case, then he's going to look elsewhere. And he's already had a talk with Tuchel. And I think Grimes said there was a pre-contract agreement already in place. Do a scope. I sent you the link as well. Hop in.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
That
I
is
don't think he's gonna stay at Barcelona. Why would they give him another 300k for like another 3-4 years or whatever? Like it's not worked out for him, so I think they just cut their losses. And I
think
do
he
agree
still
with
wants to
Jesse.
stay.
No, he said he would, yeah, but they're not gonna pay the money. I just don't think they will.
But I think that's what the delay might be. Till the end of the day, till the end of the contract, they're probably going back and forth. Maybe try find the middle ground that both parties could be happy with. Maybe a little sacrifice, he might stay. But if they don't, then he's going to be able to
I
leave.
mean, he's finally working in the system that he wants to be in. Like he's set to really like Xavi, so that could be the deciding factor. That could be it.
He's had the same contract offer since
He's
December,
had his best
and
season,
still
yeah,
hasn't
Coach.
signed it. So if he was
So
so
you said
enamored
it's
with
just not the money?
Xavi, he would sign the contract that's been there since December.
So it's not about the money. It's about the money then for you.
Well,
Yes.
not me. I'm
Mainly
not Dembele. It's Dembele what it's about.
Okay, so it's about money. In your opinion, it's about money then, not.
It's about most
Well,
footballers.
we've not
like-
even got 100 likes yet. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. 300 of you in here, and we're not even at 100 likes. This is shameful.
Hey, the
Should be a
guy,
You're asking
celebration
me
of Lukaku.
to
Lukaku's
No,
gone.
don't say anything more until they go over 100 likes. Don't say anything more.
Yeah, you know
Are we
what?
going to do a prime? Do you want us to do a
Yeah,
prime?
Yeah, don't say anything
Yeah,
more.
we'll have a moment of silence.
I got to look for my sunnies if I want to do a prime.
Give him a
So
moment of
easy
silence.
So,
just to press the
again-
like button.
Oh, now we're at 87. No, wait, just a one second. We got to get
Yeah,
to
wait,
100 likes.
wait.
Man's kidding.
92.
yeah, congratulations. Prime is more than 3 pixels. today.
No one say
No,
nothing. No one say nothing. We got to get 200 likes.
It's 102 now.
There we go. 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank
Good
you,
Lord,
guys.
guys, come on. You have to beg you to like the
Yeah, you have to like. Yeah,
What
Lewis
was
is
that again?
I don't know. Dembele. That was it.
Yeah, Dembele. Guys, yeah, just be patient on Dembele.
Oh.
Everything's gonna get done quickly.
If the show sucks, why are you watching? It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Oh well, no, that's a shame. It's not for everybody. Ben says who's linked to Barkley? No one, because he's a washed, overrated scout.
I just don't think we have a newspapers that covers those kind of low fees.
I thought
Yeah.
Barkley was better than
Barkley is a back alley deal.
I thought Barkley was better than Kovacic.
Who told you
A
that?
lot of
Who's
faces
that?
I seen. A lot of faces I seen say Kovacic, not Kovacic.
that old
Barkley.
100% Chelsea video. Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I ain't the dopey bastard who decided to come up with that idea, but we move. This way. You can blame the other fatty.
That
Fucking-
doesn't age well, does it, Lewis? That's not age well.
Hey, I didn't say Barkley, so I am not mudded. No
Yeah.
sweat.
Just like
You
that
and my other
Cardiff
mates,
video with
though?
Sarri.
See you on the other side. What was that?
Just like that Cardiff video with Sarri's.
Right. So, what were we talking about again?
I don't know. Andrew said
Have
something.
no clue.
I don't know.
Dembele.
Dembele.
No one said Kovacic over Barkley. They were talking about the 100% Chelsea bid.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let's put that up again. Whoever said Kovacic is better than Barkley, kick him off.
Oh.
You do know you had yeah, that's greater
Oh.
than, not less than.
Yeah.
Over here.
He said,
He
I gotta go out
deleted
for-
the message.
I'll be
He
right back.
deleted the message.
Read it again. Whoever said
No. Check the chat.
Kovacic-
Check the chat. He deleted the
Yeah, he
message.
retracted the
Yeah.
message
He
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah.
He retracted
Yeah,
his super chat.
you got the greater than sign. You should have had the less than
Yeah, he
sign.
meant that.
One-
Yeah, he
one
meant that.
sec.
He's put another mistake.
It doesn't matter. We take your super chat as a final answer.
Where's
Your
Dude,
super
thank
chat
you
as a
for
final
that,
answer.
Ben. You mudded yourself there, bro.
So, hey, did you know Christian Pulisic's writing a book?
Is he?
Yeah, it comes out
It's
in
someone ghostwriting it
October,
for
September, October.
Shame no one's gonna read it.
You don't know that.
I bet you it gets on the.
I bet
you it
Jess is going
does.
to buy 10 of them.
I bet you Jester doesn't buy it at all.
Most of his fan base
You
can't
got
read
to
anyway,
steal it. I
so
see.
it's
I like your style.
But he does have a chapter in there that says London is blue. So.
Oh, stop.
Now that he said that, all is forgiven. Come back into our first team. London is blue.
No, just bringing it up.
I think whoever's just typing was writing that book right there.
Yeah, it's declared
That's declared.
Not me.
He
No,
got
no,
it.
no. It couldn't possibly. It couldn't possibly be me.
It's always you. It's always you.
Very active
Oh,
today.
there we go.
You know, Lukaku's gone. I'm writing him a goodbye letter.
Wait, hold on,
tribute.
hold on.
Hey,
Declared,
hold on.
hold
Is that a voice? Is that a voice I hear?
Read that, Lewis. Read that chat.
What shot?
I was meant to say Barkley or Kovacic.
Yeah, he fixed it. There
He
you go.
said the same damn thing the other way.
We get it. It's fine. Ben, you rate Barkley. It's fine. You get it. You get it. It's fine.
Wait, you just said it again.
Bro.
Ben, man, fucking hell.
Has he got like some sort of like cursed like keyboard?
No, he just rates Barkley.
Against Barkley, but that's about
I should recommend him my one.
He just rates Barkley. That's it.
Let him know everyone's typing.
Bro,
That was meant to say Barkley over Kovacic.
hope you ain't been sparking.
It did. It did, actually. You're right.
Someone said just ban him.
Nah, that ain't getting Right. Quick question going back to the Lukaku situation. Worst transfer in Premier League history? What's everyone saying?
100%.
100%.
Harry Maguire plays for Man
For the
United.
price, yeah.
Yeah, but at least they got use out of Harry Maguire for years.
Somewhat.
They got use out of him.
Even Harry Maguire gets more than 7 touches.
We got use out of Lukaku
Even when
this
it-
year, and
No, we
you don't
got
know how
zero
much
use
you're
out of
selling him
Lukaku.
for. Do we?
I will say
We got
Lukaku
zero.
did score a final goal.
It's
So that can give him
dependent.
a
It's
bit more than
dependent. It's
Maguire.
dependent. You know what's dependent on? If Jack Grealish has another poor season, really poor like this season, then I'm gonna say
No,
Jack Grealish.
no,
This
stop
season,
it,
this
no.
season, he's been worse than Lukaku. This season.
I
Jack
think in one of
Grealish?
those Champions League game against Real Madrid, he actually.
Yeah, relax, bro.
Look,
Relax.
Grealish is starting to get better. You can see it in the system. I'm tipping him to do
You said
better
about Real
this
Madrid,
season
Timo
round.
Werner scored against Real Madrid.
Yeah,
No,
but
I know.
like I mean,
And
Grealish didn't come out and do
Where's
great
his prop?
interviews and you know.
And Chris,
No, he just
Chris,
gets shit
you're-
hammered and wears crap outfits.
Chris, you're talking
Yeah,
like
no.
you're acting like Grealish has ever been a GA merchant. It's just
What?
not. It's just not him.
No, he's been awful
Like,
for
yeah.
City this season.
Well, what is,
merchant.
then
About
what is
DA.
Grealish's job? Please enlighten me on this. If he's
No,
not a
he's
goal
not.
assist
I
The
don't-
thing is,
what
I
does
don't
he do?
know.
I don't know. I don't-
He's been awful.
Grealish is a playmaker.
Chris,
No,
Chris, when you say awful, Chris, when you hold on, Chris, when you
He
say
even
awful,
admitted himself though. I
Chris.
don't know what you're on about.
yeah, but Chris, when you say awful, did you not expect Grealish to have a bad first season?
Yes, I had to call him flop of the season.
I think he's the most one
And
of the
Andrew
most
knows
overrated players ever.
Oh yeah, I did.
But Chris,
No.
you know it's a common
what's
trend
it called?
at City as well.
Who?
It's the customary
Grealish,
thing that
baller.
Pep does. Is the customary thing that Pep does with his wingers. He tells them to stay wide and hold the ball and not lose the ball, so that people can what's it called? To hold attention, other people can be can get the goals. Pep has done this forever. Not Sterling. He told it to Mahrez when he had Henry at Barcelona. Told it to him.
Mahrez gets goals and assists.
No, yeah, because sometimes it interchanges like it does for us. But Pep largely tells his wingers stay wide,
The whole
attract
attack gets
attention,
goals
and
and
let.
assists except for Jack Grealish.
Yes, but it also with his front three interchanges their positions. Did you not notice that?
So Jack Grealish doesn't like move
But
around.
except for the wingers because they stay wide.
Yes, but sometimes you'll see Foden playing that wide. Sometimes you see him playing up front as the false nine. Same thing with some of the other wingers. There are sometimes where I look at on the One Football app, I see that Sterling's fucking playing up top. So it changes, but for the most part, his wingers stay wide. There are numerous games where I've
That's
seen
not
Mahrez just
interchangeable.
hugging.
They're playing different positions.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
like
that they interchange along
Even Jack
around the
Grealish
front
played
three.
centre forward this season as well.
Jack, specifically Jack Grealish has never been the guy who, in front of goal, like bags mad goals or whatnot. I don't think
why
his
would you
finishing
pay
is
£100 million for him?
Yeah, but not even
That's
just
what I'm saying.
goals.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Been good this
That's-
season, and you know that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they should have ever paid 100 million. But I think what Big Steve said was that Bernardo Silva was leaving. They wanted a replacement. Bernardo Silva stayed. Grealish was surplus, and now you're seeing the Bernardo Silva rumors again. I don't think they're going to come to fruition. But I think they wasted 100 million. But I think they were. I don't know. They just wanted to make a marquee signing that year.
That was his release clause. They paid overs, but you can understand why.
Yes, it was his release clause.
Whether it's release clause or not, he's not worth that money.
But
Kepa's not worth that money too. But everyone says the same thing about Kepa. So.
Yeah, but I know.
There's a common trend with players struggling their first season at City. He's gone from at Villa to have a really freedom role to now Pep needs you to do so much. I'm tipping that he's gonna be a lot better next season.
He's for sure better signing than Lukaku.
Hope that continues, and Haaland will have a bad first season. Then he'll be worried about getting his transfer to Real Madrid in the second season, and that'll be the worst transfer. You're
acting like
Haaland's like 29 years old, like Lukaku.
No, you're acting like we're making up some mythical curse that is sat on top of City's thing. It's not like that. Pep's system is very hard to get accustomed to. That's why most players take a year to adjust. I mean, we're not making this up. You know what I mean?
I didn't say you were making it up. I just said let's hope it continues.
That's what you're acting like. You're acting like, oh, he's just going to continue. Is it like?
No, I said if next season, if he does the same.
Oh
I said
my god. I whatever. Whatever. Shit.
Jess has just given up on everything.
Bitches.
We can move on.
What?
Huh?
I didn't hear that.
What?
I didn't hear that.
What happened?
I have no clue.
Everyone's clueless, bro. I'm gonna just leave it. Right. Let's have a look at the fucking Inter Ultras article that they dropped on Lukaku, because that'll be interesting.
You really got to talk about the fraud again.
Yeah.
Alright, the whole stream's meant to be centered around them, so we gotta run this.
I didn't understand that. I thought it was about actual players, not frauds.
Now Lukaku to Inter here.
We speak about how many frauds per stream. Like half our squad's full of them. Inter states
Sterling offered Man City contract. I didn't even know that.
Curva Nord supports Inter and won't make any objections to the player. Given this, no one should go to welcome him with scarves or banners to the Curva or the groups that it has. Everything will be done for him in the future. He'll have to earn it on the pitch with humility and sweat. Good luck. He was supported and treated like a king. No, to be honest, he just sweats off walking. He was supported and treated like a king. Now he's like a lot of the others. Let us also be clear to everyone that will never cheer against Lukaku if he wears the Inter shirt again. However, we invite all Inter fans to not fall into the opposite trap of running immediately and drooling about him. In addition to a clear instinctive emotional aspect, pretending that nothing has happened would only give a further acceleration to a process that's been going on for years, aimed at making us all stupid and supine customers. We are not people who are at the mercy of the moves of footballers, of players and clubs. We took note of Lukaku's betrayal and are very upset. To a footballer, these things can be forgiven over time, but for us, they will stay, which at the very least means kind of have to back Lukaku and hope he does well in Inter. Otherwise, if they flop, they're just going to want him sent back. But yeah, is what it is. Cameron says, in my opinion, with all the changes, is a lot to go through, and I actually think we aren't going to progress that much in this transfer window as we want or expect. Well, I feel like we'd be expecting about
Fabrizio disagrees.
Signings.
Fabrizio said we're going to be very, very busy in the transfer window. So
but didn't Fabrizio say that last year?
I don't know what Fabrizio said. I'll just tell you what he said.
We was quite busy actually. We was trying
last
to get
year. He was saying, "No, we were going to be so busy and so active. We only signed 2 players, and one was on loan."
Don't know what he said last year.
There should have been a Kimi. I think there probably were.
Yeah, but bro, I don't listen to Fabrizio other than the "Here we goes" because other than that, I feel like he doesn't really give you that much input. Everything we hear from Fabrizio, I've heard from somewhere else before he drops it.
So anything positive, we're going to dismiss, and we're just going to take in the negative stuff.
I need to see it until I believe it. Like we're going to be making moves all over the pitch. I don't believe that.
Again,
when we say moves, are we talking about incomings or outgoings? I feel like the outgoings are.
I'm talking about incoming.
Both of them are going to happen this summer.
I feel like the outgoings are the ones that are going to be taking the most precedent at this point.
Why do you think that Todd Boehly is now in charge of everything?
What do you mean? Why? Because it's his club.
It's not his club. He's not even the majority owner.
He's the co-owner. He's the co-owner of the club. Okay.
No, but isn't he the chairman role now?
He's in the chairman role as well. Yes.
Yeah.
You can have multiple roles.
Yeah. I thought he'd just taken over Bruce Buck's job and bringing up some other people to do the rest of it.
You don't think it has anything to do with the fact that he didn't like how slowly we're doing things, and he wants a big summer for the new ownership?
So you spoke to him?
Think any of that played a part in it?
Not really.
So you spoke to him?
Okay.
No.
What else has changed really though? Like
what do you mean what else has changed? The whole board's changed.
Hold on a second. We've been talking about this for many months now that, the succession plan was going to be Marina stays on for the summer and there's going to be a natural transition from old regime to new. That's exactly what's happening right now. It's just become official. So there's not really much acceleration that's happened. It's just the exact same thing that we've been talking about for 4 or 5 months now is actually coming to fruition now. So
but she is actually leaving her position sooner than everybody thought.
After the summer. After the summer. She's staying on.
That is not true.
No, she's left. She's gone.
Is she staying on to transition? Is she staying on?
She's staying on to finish some of her transfers that she started.
Bro,
she's not.
Should we pull up the statement? Is she staying?
She is staying on as a consultant.
Right.
But that's not her role at the club, right? The previous role.
Let me get the statement up.
Yeah, but she's probably in the middle of some deals that have to be finished off in the transfer window, and that's it. She's gone, but I don't know why you're hanging on. You making it like we're sending her on loan or something. She might come back.
No, she is
not
in the same position as she was last summer. Yeah. She's just going to be a consultant.
Yeah, right. She's saying the opposite of what you accused him of. You're saying that, not him. You're saying she's hanging on and trying to go alone. He's saying.
I'm saying she's gone. She's only staying to finish off some of the stuff that she started.
The announcement includes the departure of Marina Granovskaya, director of Chelsea FC. Boehly will operate as interim sporting director until the club names a full-time replacement, continuing the club's work towards its targets during the current transfer window. Chelsea FC and Mrs. Granovskaya have agreed that she will remain available to Boehly and the club for the duration of the current transfer window to the extent required to support the transition. So she's leaving, but she's staying available for the summer window, and then will permanently be gone after that.
Which is what I just said. She's going to be a consultant.
What?
Just like Bruce Buck is going to be a consultant.
Big up Jonathan Moreira, my guy, saying Lukaku scammed Chelsea fans all over the world. Some fans are in denial, but there's no question who was the worst signing. It's him or Maguire, personally. Him or the other. I don't think anyone else comes close. Maybe Coutinho to Barcelona. I know that was fucking terrible for its own reason.
Was I think they're talking about Premier League flops.
Oh yeah, in the Premier League, then it's just him or Maguire. But big up Satan as well in the comments.
So Kepa or Morata don't get in there?
Pogba's got to be up there, isn't he?
Pogba?
No, because they were cheaper.
Hold on, now Pogba has to be the number one.
Pogba's £90 million.
Back then as well, like a few
£90 million.
Twice.
Yeah, but you're forgetting. They got 5 years worth of use out of him.
Twice.
They got 5 years worth of use out of him.
They got more use out of him,
but they got 5 years out of him in the year.
How much money did transfers did they spend on him?
What did they do?
They did more than Lukaku and Maguire.
And Lukaku and Pogba.
They got to. They got to 2. What did they do in those 5 years? They got to 2 Europa League finals. They finished second twice.
They won one and lost the other. They finished second twice. Oh my god! Here's your second trophy award. Congratulations.
Okay, cool. And with Lukaku, he scored in the Club World Cup final, and we finished third. And he's leaving a year after. I don't know why we're debating this. 5 years worth of work versus 1 year's worth of nothing.
I don't know why you're saying Pogba's not.
Bro, why are you going to keep a failing thing at the club though? Like the fact that he's gone in a year is a good thing for us, rather than keep him playing for 5 years, playing for 5 years and playing mediocre.
No. But here's the thing. But here's the way that I look at it. If you manage to get 5 years worth of use out of something, or you get 1 year's use out of something, surely getting 5 years use out of something is much better.
No, it depends how you use it.
United have not got 5 years of use out of Pogba.
If you have a bike with a flat tire, you can still ride it for 5 years. Is that better than just selling the bike and getting a new one?
I would say he had one.
Well, in your example, keeping the bike for 5 years. If you can manage it for 5 years, that's pretty good if you ask me.
A bike with a flat tire, more so than just buying
It's a good tire.
If it works. If you're able to use it, hold on. If you're able to use it if you're able to use it for 5 years, surely it must have. If it was so bad, you wouldn't be able to use it. Do you know what I mean?
If a bike has a flat tire, you cannot. If a bike has a flat tire, you cannot use it.
But no,
you
would think that. No, you would think that, but you've managed to use it for 5 years. Surely that's pretty good.
Used it for 5 years.
You have used it. You have used it.
Because Pogba hasn't been at use for United for 5 years.
I think he's had his moments, and he's gone through so many different managers at different times.
Here's the thing. You guys, if we're gonna let's get back to reality. Like, there's too much like slander on Pogba's name. Yeah, has he been the most influential signing? Hold on, has he been the most influential signing for United? Probably not, but he has done some good things, and while working with mud absolutely around him. So let's not overdo. We're not all Graham Souness here. We don't all hate Pogba, unless you do. Like,
the way you're defending.
I'm not defending him.
You are defending him.
What you're using to defend Pogba now is how people were defending Lukaku like 6 months ago.
No, what I'm saying about Pogba, what I'm saying about Pogba, if you put Pogba next to Lukaku, if you cannot see that Lukaku is the worst signing, I don't know what to tell you, Sunshine.
We didn't even say that. You're
They're both flops.
We said one of the worst. We didn't say the worst. We said Pogba's up.
Wait, were we ranking which one's the worst? I thought we were ranking Pogba, Maguire, Lukaku.
No, Lukaku's the worst.
We weren't ranking anything. We were just saying.
Why is the ranking of the flop is even here?
Well, we've been talking about this for like 10 minutes.
We started talking about, is Lukaku the worst transfer?
For Chelsea, yes.
No, we were talking about that, and someone brought up Maguire, maybe, and someone brought up Pogba, and now we're talking.
We were speaking about Grealish before.
Yeah.
Ranking them. You guys
I'm sorry, but if you pay for a player twice and let him go on
is Daniel back to
that's the worst.
Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, Daniel, let's hear from you.
Twice, Chester.
What do you want to hear about?
Well, you're on the panel.
How about
you asked to be on the panel just to be taking the space? That's Prime's job.
Oh my god.
Can I go on the panel? Yes. Can I go on the panel? Yes.
Lukaku is the biggest flop, and people need to stop debating it, to be fair.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fair enough.
He made it.
One little opinion.
He made it to the panel.
Love to hear.
Big up, Daniel, back to
yeah, guys, in the comment section, let us know your thoughts as well. You think the worst signing in Premier League history is? Is it Lukaku? Is it someone else? You never know. Let us know. What else there? There was Sterling stuff that we hadn't gone into. Sterling has been offered a new contract by Man City, but is considering the future, a situation the club accept. Man City have agreed to his requests to be given time to go through options and what role he has in Pep Guardiola's plan should he stay. So it looks like the deal should take a bit longer than expected. But the bigger question to me is, like, now he's been offered a new contract by Man City. Is it a case where we're going to have to match whatever that offer is? And if that's the case, does it make the transfer less feasible? Because to me, the wages were one of the big issues for me with this transfer.
Where's that report from?
Where's that report?
Who's that report from?
Yeah. Who's that report?
I saw City Extra tweet it, but who was the source? Jay Burt from the Telegraph. Let me see.
Who the hell is that?
Jason Burt.
I don't know. But I just saw the funniest tweet ever. Says, it's in Chelsea Alone Army. You know that guy?
Oh,
that,
yeah.
And he said, "Welcome to the Chelsea Alone Army, Romelu Lukaku."
Welcome back to the Lone Army, brother.
Because there's an alternate report out there that
chief football correspondent for the Daily Telegraph and the Sunday Telegraph. So
bro, we're out here vetting. We're out here vetting these guys.
I think we bought Lukaku for 100 million just to have him for a loan for a year, and then he's gone.
I don't know why we're talking. Look, it's a holiday. He's leaving. It's it. I would have been happy if we took 100 mil loss and he still left.
I know you would.
I agree with that.
I'm actually look when I thought that he was worse for signing than Jennifer. But when the documentary
came, what did you say? What did you say, Jester?
But first of all, Jester didn't say nothing. I was talking. What's his
name?
I thought the Jennifer is the number one for me to leave the club. But when the documentary came in, Lukaku just overjumped that spot, and he's still there. I've rather between those two. Fuck
Alex said someone's worse than Jennifer. Wow.
Oh, he's already been.
You said something. What'd you say?
Is there anyone out there in the chat that still wanted Lukaku to stay? I'm wondering if there's any.
There's still people in the stream who still want Lukaku.
I've seen some people still defend it in Twitter, but I'm wondering if there's anyone out there.
People on this panel still want Lukaku in.
Who's Lukaku?
I swear to God,
I know Prime wants Lukaku, but who else?
No, I swear if he's referring to me.
No, I don't want Lukaku.
Alright, no, I just said it so you can say something, Prime. So, but yeah.
Who wants Lukaku to stay?
Okay.
He wants Lukaku to stay, Chris.
Sorry?
I swear to
Chris, you want
God,
Lukaku to stay?
if he's referring to me.
You want Lukaku?
Oh, Chris.
Like that Lukaku Werner combo, is that what you still dream of?
Yeah,
because it's pretty good in FIFA, but I'm not sure.
I'm gutted. I don't get to see Timo and Lukaku up front next season. I'm really gutted.
You see, now I know you're trying to be sarcastic, but there's at least 60% of truth in that.
Exactly.
That's the sad part.
Shut up, Louis. You was going to give him
and I turned because I allowed my
what's turning? I just don't care. He leaves now.
To answer Gem in the comments,
no, I want to give him a second season.
I want him to score 30 goals in Milan. You know why? Because somebody will buy him after that. I want him to succeed. And everybody who's gonna come at me, oh look how he's doing in Inter. He will sell. That means that he will make some money. We will actually get some money away.
He's fat. That's his best.
Nah, who cares? You know. After that, we should ask for 120, 130, and then Inter got no money, and we say sorry, we're gonna loan you to somewhere else, to AC Milan. AC Milan will want him too.
He will end up in Atleti. I promise you, he's an Atleti player. He will eventually end up there.
That's it.
I promise you that. And another thing, he's the one player ever that he not improved on the first touch since I first time saw him at Chelsea 18.
I know. I've seen improvement from that United days to.
And that's why you fucking the sheeps.
Yeah. And we were supposed to be moving on from Lukaku.
Yeah, moving on Lukaku.
No, I want to talk about Lukaku. I love it.
Great man.
Start your own channel and do it.
Yeah.
He's a great man.
I don't mind either or, but let's go back to the Sterling one. We can go talk about Lukaku again towards the end. Jesters, what are you gonna say, bro?
Yeah, there's an alternate report out that says actually Sterling will be our first signing this summer before Koundé.
Who's the alternative source?
Let me go look it back up. Give me a second.
I'm not surprised by that, in all honesty. Usually happens. We've got 400 of you guys locked in here as well, and how many likes do we have? Still not in the 200. Guys, let's try and get at least half the likes correspondent to the viewers in here, please. Smash the like button.
If you hit 200, Chris will release his face.
Well, this one comes from there's a report from the Mirror.
Yeah.
If Chris puts his camera on, I'm expecting to see a person in a Werner mask. That's what I expect to see.
Alex probably will do that just to hide his face again.
Alex would be expecting to see
There's a report from Simon Johnson and there's a report from the Mirror. So there you go.
Two newspaper articles beefing each other.
Yeah.
Who's less likely to be reliable? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But it all depends on if there's actually a contract on the table for Sterling. Because if they are, it probably is just so they can sell him off for a fee. But it's all about the wages again. Like $300K a week, who wants that? No, not a price tag. I mean, like that's what City will try and sell him for. But that's why they want to re-sign him. But I mean, like, what's the wages that he's going to be on, and are we going to have to match those in order to bring him to Chelsea? And if we are, is that even feasible?
Okay, for Boehly, that you have to understand that Boehly comes from American sports, where athletes make way more money per week than Chelsea players have in the past.
But no transfer fees, yeah.
Can I finish at least?
Okay.
He's already come out and said he's not bothered with paying higher salaries. So he's not bothered by that. If it's the right person and Tuchel wants him, he will get him. Depending, of course, there's always going to be a cap on what you'll pay, but he's not bothered bringing in players for a higher salary.
If that means he comes in at $300K, personally, don't agree with it, but go with whatever Tuchel wants in this situation, so I don't care too much. Is what it is. If they really want him that bad, then go for it. Go for it.
Did he have a view on transfer fees? Because I mean, even if Boehly feels like that, our transfer wage is really high at the moment, and we still have to give contracts to Mount, Reece James, and Mendy as well. And we are the second highest. We might surpass Man United if we keep going at this rate, because we are the second highest. Yeah, we're the second highest at the way. I forgot the numbers. I can pull them up, but we are second highest behind Man United on wages. We have a lot of wages dedicated to players that barely play and that sit on the bench, and we have to give new contracts out, and that's including Jorginho and Kante as well. Something's going to happen there.
So declared your priority is shifting players out instead of incomings, just so I can get that clear.
I think that's the priority of the new owner as well.
I'm asking about you.
No, I wanted Lukaku gone. Yeah, actually, I believe that players going out will open up the doors for more players. So, yeah, I do see it as quite of a priority.
Okay.
So,
that's fair.
Again, let's go over this again. We're losing, $340K in salary with Lukaku?
Okay.
We don't know if Conte is going to be here at the end of the summer. That's another 200 and something.
Conte will be here.
Yeah, he's on
I said we don't know.
Yeah,
because
he's under contract. As of right now, he's under contract. So there's no speculation of him going anywhere else. So he's going to be here. That's the better bet.
Yeah, Kante will be here. Kante will be here.
Salam.
Hey, just wrap up the stream. Don't need to talk about anything else. Apparently everything's all sorted.
Yep.
No, not at all.
How much does Reece James? How much does Chelsea offer Reece James, Mason
It's
Mount,
not reported.
and Mendy?
Reece James is on 50K.
Reece James.
Don't worry about reported just or not. Have some logic, yeah? They're on academy wages, right? All three of them. And they've been a massive part of the team.
A week. It's not academy wages.
Under 100K has been academy wages.
It's not an academy wage, 80 grand a week.
It is academy wage.
Just let him make the point. Just let him make the point. Just let him make the point.
Let's say it's above academy wages. Reece is on 60.
Do that when Jester speaks, do a scope, yeah? Or maybe you should do that as well.
Yeah, but you guys are the point I was making. You just big part something else, and you started talking about something else. They're on low wages. They're big part play. They're going to get new contracts. Not reported or not, it's going to happen. You have a second goalkeeper getting 150, right? And then you got Mendy on 40K. Obviously, he's going to get a new contract, even not reported or not. You can understand that. So these three players are getting new contracts, regardless. So the wage was going up. All these new signings that are going to come in, these new defenders, they're probably going to get decent wages too. So saying that we're just going to lose Lukaku and it's freed up, we're actually going higher than normal. So there needs to be more players that go. We need to find out what's going on with Werner, because he's a big part player and one of our highest paid, right? We need to find out with Kante if he's going to stay or not. And Ziyech, there's a whole bunch of players on decent wages that don't play a massive part. So something has to give them.
That's okay.
But you said it's not reported, so it can't, it's not true. That doesn't exist. We can't work it out.
Listen again. There's actually a report that they're negotiating with him right now on a new contract, but there's no numbers reported in that report. That's what I was saying. I didn't say that it's not reported that he's going to get a new contract and how much. They are actually in negotiations. They've kicked off negotiations.
So why would you bring it up when I'm saying they're going to get new numbers? And you just said that.
Can we just go back to Jets' original point, please?
You know what? Y'all just talk. I mean,
what's going on here, man?
Because it's just you were talking.
It's not negativity. Look, you're saying that Todd Boehly is a person that likes to take on massive wages, and wages is an issue. If you want to dismiss it or not, right? What I've brought up is points why the wages are out of hand, and why you could probably see more outgoings than incomings, right? That has to be addressed. We've made so many bad signings over the last at least 5 seasons. We are in this problem. It is a problem. Right? You can call it negativity. You can turn the blind eye to it. No worries. Let's just sign a whole bunch of players on fair to pay.
Let's get rid of the club and just shut it down because I'm tired of hearing negative bullshit every time.
All right, all right. We'll turn a blind eye to it.
Does not mind taking on higher wage players.
Let's turn a blind eye to it then.
No player after Lukaku's gone now, so no players on 300k a week. Kante's on.
By the way,
and he might leave.
If Reece James is on academy wage of 58 grand a week, then sell their fucking academy if they're all on 58 grand a week. Yeah, sell it all.
No, it's an academy player that makes to the first team.
Right, no. Well, he's not an academy player.
Burn it to the ground.
Yeah, he's not. He's not
academy wage of 88 grand a week. Come on, man.
Burn it to the ground.
Wait, do you think we should give him more money?
Who? Reece James?
He's the first.
The free players that are offered. What do you think their estimated wage might be? Compared to the other
150 easily.
So Reece would be about 3.6 million a year. We're talking about approaching between 5 or 6 million pounds a year at this moment in time before tax. And Mendy's around 3 million as well. By the way, there's no reports at all on Mendy getting a new contract whatsoever. There's no reports of that whatsoever.
Yeah,
it's
he's
just
still on
us wanting
52k.
It's just us wanting him to get a new contract. There's nothing that's been reported or even suggested that Mendy.
Of course, he's not getting a new contract. His days are numbered.
Yeah.
What?
that might be the truth.
No. You don't need to extend them when you just signed like 2 seasons ago.
His days are numbered.
But if he has another 55% save percentage this year, he won't be at the club next because that's Kepa territory, and we all wanted to bun Kepa off. It's the same thing. Mendy was just as bad last year.
No, in 2022. Mendy last season, yes.
I was to tale of 2 halves, really. Brilliant first half of the season, shit the second half.
Yeah.
The whole season's 2 halves, not 1.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he had a great season, but great. It was a shit second half. That's why I want to see what he's like next season. That's why he's still on sauce watch with me. Same.
I just think he had a bit of a dip. And I'm not
Lewis, they're talking about Nizar's tweet. I don't know what it is, but they're saying to check it.
The Peter Check one? The one that catch me?
Coming out of retirement.
Right, so Nizar's Twitter. Once this shit can hurry up. Pair check to have talks with Todd Boehly about his role at Chelsea after board reshuffle and a sporting director role is added. Those talks will be central to whether he stays or leaves. So Perchek just wants to have an understanding of his position at the club, and if he's comfortable with it, he'll stay. We'll have to wait and see.
He's a glorified scout. He's a glorified scout. He can get to going.
That's probably why they're looking for him as the director of football role or something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's a bit vague, so can't really delve too much into it and figure out anything. Ben says Pogba plays better with a broken leg than Lukaku. Probably still move a bit more.
That's fine, but he's still a failure.
He won't even play with a sprained ankle. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
He didn't mean it literally. Please, let's not.
Oh, I just didn't know what he meant by that. But
yeah, because last year, once he took on a little injury, he stopped playing.
Well, that's a way to dead the mood.
Was there any other news or what?
There's Nkunku links out there.
Is there? I saw the standard Chelsea have been monitoring the link come out today, but it's the same old shit, so I didn't even bother talking about it.
No, if he doesn't, if De Ligt does not sign his contract extension or the new contract with Juve, then it's a possibility he comes to Chelsea. That's if he doesn't sign the new contract. If he does, then they'll move on to. That's why we're linked with so many center backs, because you have to have a big list in case you can't get your first target, or you have to have options. So.
Alright, cool. Barcelona have held initial talks with Sevilla over Koundé. However, they are not willing to pay the €60 million asking price. They are hoping to reduce the fee. Chelsea are currently leading the race. Does that mean the Barcelona links are serious? I don't know how legit.
Barcelona are trying to offer players that Sevilla don't want. They don't want players.
They want the full release clause.
They want release clause because they just want that. And the players at Barcelona are sending a dead ass. So that's why they don't want them, essentially. So, listen, it happens. It happens. Barcelona have still got to tie down Gavi, which is not happening. Which is close to happening, but they're trying to tie him down with wages and then put a 1 billion release clause on there. No news that
I thought they already did that.
No news that
they haven't done that yet.
They're still done it yet. Still talks over that, and also there's no announcement of Kessie or Christensen signed.
I imagine you're gonna.
We should go after Gabby. Stuff those guys.
Say that again?
Take them while they're vulnerable.
I'm just gonna say, I don't think that anyone should be studying Barcelona's situation with any sort of opinion that they're not going to get out of it in some way. There's no way a club as big as Barcelona are going to be like mudded like the way that some people are considering right now. There's just no way. So
they're working to get out the mud. They're working to get out the mud right now.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, but I'm just saying, like, all this talk about them not being that club anymore is
but
they're going to be too big. They're not going to be that great for at least 5 seasons.
No, but
that's exaggeration.
Read that report about
you don't know that, do you?
And how it's going to be spent, because everyone thinks the headline are going to spend it all on transfers, when actually bulk of it is to pay people that is still owed, and to get the club running up again, and some of it on transfers. So I agree with you. They're not out. It's not like they're done and dusted whatsoever. It's just everyone's linking every player to the club that they usually do, and they're not going to be able to sign them all because they still owe people wages from last. They still owe PK €50 million.
I think they're 1.3 billion in debt. 1.3 billion in debt.
They're trying to sign all these youngsters like Gavi and pay them before they start paying transfer fees.
But I do think that they are going to have to sell some players before, like.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're getting like big part players for each transfer. It's like they're getting players.
Who have they sold?
Welcome to Barcelona's transfer talk.
Barcelona's
all right, no. All right, cool. Just
host the show and give the topic.
Hold on. No, Jester, what do you want to talk about?
Chelsea.
You want to talk about Nkunku link that we all know are Fugazi? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Nkunku.
Well, if you want to talk about Barcelona, go find a Barcelona stream and jump on.
Listen, absolutely nothing is happening at Chelsea. Like, we've established this in the hour we spent talking.
We mean nothing's happening.
I mean nothing is happening.
You're bringing too much negativity. You didn't want to talk about Lukaku. You didn't want to talk about any other club. We don't talk about Marina.
Like, I mean, to be honest, the thing is, I did say this before the transfer window started, that I don't think we were going to be making as many signings as we predicted. And then all the links came out. Dembele, Koundé, the Perisic one was short-lived. All these links, and people got excited. And when they turned out to be nothing, people are now depressed and in denial and angry. And I think that's the stage Chelsea fans are at now. So, like, we're highly irritated by, like, the smallest thing.
Some Chelsea fans, not all. I'm pretty calm.
I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, but
it's only
maybe let's say the world out there, that everyone's screening for a transfer because other clubs have done it and we haven't done anything.
We have had transfer.
By
the way, yeah,
we signed some kids. Yeah.
Has that done?
18-year-olds, like.
Personally, I think that's a great.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even know, like, if that even counts. We signed them to, like, the under 18s.
What? Again, we've signed as many players as City have. We've signed as many players as Arsenal have.
We signed the 18-year-old goalkeeper. That doesn't even count.
Context is king.
But it is not really. But again, You're acting like everybody's signing 5 or 6 players already, and we're the only ones that haven't.
Yeah.
No, that's not the frustration I think we're talking about. I think the frustration lies from the fact that the Koundé deal from last year still isn't done. The anxiety from the lack of centre backs, that's going to trigger some people. Lukaku's obviously going to sit off some people. People want that situation rectified. The people who have issues with our attack, with our spineless attackers, that's another issue that people want rectified. The Kante stands and against the anti-Kante stands, that's another issue that people want rectified. And then you have the Cobham stands as well, who want to see their boys get into the first team. It's just a whole lot of emotion.
We need
and
the
no
most
direction.
players.
That's all.
We need the most players. We haven't matched the transfers. That's
my
people's
advice,
concerns.
Stay off social media and smoke a hell of a lot of bush. Because all I hear is negativity, and this is negativity. Why can't we be positive about a new ownership, a new direction?
Bro,
why can't we do that for once? All I hear is negative.
For once, bro. The whole thing got passed a month ago. You want us to still be celebrating?
Good point. That is a good point.
What do you mean?
Come on, Todd Boehly,
but wait, George, though, it has only been a month. Like, not everything is going to be fixed overnight.
It's not even been a month.
Yeah, I said that. I'm not triggered about anything. The only thing that I was annoyed at, the one thing that if you want to ask me personally, I was annoyed about the when the whole rumor started that the better one I can understand. The Koundé one, Koundé's in London, he's here, he's ready to sign, and then he just goes quiet, and now he has a hamstring injury, or the Perisic rumors that started up out of nowhere, and then he goes to Tottenham, or the Basuma. You know what I mean? It's the elation to deflation. That's what I have an issue with.
Yeah, but up until what 24 hours ago, barely, we still had same people in charge, and even still, we still have the same.
No, I know, I get that. No. But understand this. When people because I said this 2 streams ago. When reporters and when agents are putting out their player's name and putting a link to Chelsea fans get excited. I mean, I'm including myself in that. And then it turns out that, it was just a ruse. He's trying to get a new contract. Or that's why I was laughing when, I don't know who said that Sterling's getting a new contract. You know what I mean? And it happens again because you get caught up in it. You're like, oh, yeah, we're going to sign Sterling. We start mapping out our dream front three. And then it all turns out to be bullshit. And then we're all annoyed again. And I said it before. And we're not going to sign as many players as people think we're going to. Bro, I'll be shocked if we sign any, realistically, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay, again, but you're not negative. Okay, I guess that's
positive. And I hear that mindset. I'm not really whatever happens.
Bro, I really wish I could ban the mods. This Timo Werner guy, get the fuck off my dick. You're not funny. You're not creative. Leave me alone. Ignore
the chat. I'm not really. Whatever happens this window happens. I'm not going to get worked up and angry and that. Just kind of whatever happens. If we're linked with players and it doesn't fall through, then.
That's I don't know what people are like. That's how long you've been following the transfer window. That's been the case for years. You're linked with somebody. Oh, then this person goes there. This person goes there. It's just the nature of the business.
It seems like it's on roids now. We're getting too much.
Roids? We lost a bunch of players, man. We lost a bunch of players. We have to fill roles.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're linked with even more. There's so many more reports. We're linked with every player.
But
every player possible. I'm not believing anything.
It's still the same transfer window, though. You're going to be linked with a bunch of players. You're going to sign one or two. It's no different.
I think we can bring up
every year.
I think it's possible we can bring in up to 9 players this summer.
Nah, B.
9 players based on what? Wait. That's negative. Hold on, don't be so negative, everyone. 9 players is great, Jester. I'm in for it.
No, it's good, but
depending on outgoings, 9 players.
That's fine, and
it's just not happening. I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Okay, but here's the thing: if we bring in 9 players, great. If we don't bring any, I'm not going to be fussed. It is what it is.
It's too much. Here's what I think. I think that if we, I don't want to say if we get lucky, but I think there might be a statement signing towards the end of the window. But now I'm starting to understand that people are saying, we're only 2 weeks in, 1 week in, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, because I get it, because they have so much to turn over. So many people need to come in, stay, leave, sort that all out. So I think maybe just to appease Chelsea fans, they'll make one statement signing, maybe. But the whole
so we're
9
gonna
players
have
thing,
one signing. Okay.
No, one big signing is what he's saying.
Look at that first signing, whoever it is. I guarantee you, within 15 minutes, someone will naturally tweet, "Yeah, that's great. Who are we signing next?" That would be
probably.
The announcement
it won't take 15 minutes. Yeah. It won't take 15. It'll be 15 seconds.
I'm being generous.
Yeah.
Announce the second transfer. That's what they're going to do at Chelsea.
Why are we signing this defender or this midfielder or this attacker? What are we doing now?
So again.
So it could it be what Durascope's saying as well? If we're linked with so many big players, right? Big names, Sterling, Dembele, a whole bunch of Rafinha, and then depending on what we get, we don't even get one of them, or even just one, and then the rest of are kind of not as big names. Will Chelsea fans be upset? I mean, the expectation is really high at the moment of the names we're being linked with.
Of course. Yeah, exactly, and that's why.
That's why. About anything. So it doesn't matter. They're upset that Marina's leaving, that Marina's staying, that Boehly's in charge, that Boehly's not in charge, that Tuchel's going to get back, or Tuchel's not going to get back. They get, you're going to find somebody's complaining about everything. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
You get sucked into the rumor mill. It will just leave you damaged. Just leave it. We were linked to this Vardy a couple of weeks ago. Now that is completely dead. Then it was Koulibaly a couple of weeks ago. Now it's dead again. It's dead. Just as none
of those are dead.
Dead.
Imagine Dembele stays, Sterling stays, Rafinha goes somewhere else, and then we get Bowen.
Yeah,
and Alex will be excited, and
then we get monkeypox and can't find any food and the world burns down. Why don't we get real negative?
Actually, I heard today didn't Biden say we're ready for a second pandemic, so you're gonna take that monkeypox a bit serious. But
you're on mute, dude.
Oh, I was saying, more lockdown streams, basically. But
that'd be great.
If you wanna go through why I think we can bring in up to 9 players depending on outgoings, here you go. You've already got Lukaku out. That's 1 starter, or in the starting squad. If Ziyech goes as well to Milan, that's 2. Emerson, 3. That's going to be our backup
at the squad right now. He doesn't have a spot in the squad.
Yes, but he's had to be the backup to Chilwell, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If he goes, then you have to bring in a left wing back.
Wait, I'm confused. Are you saying we're gonna have 9 outgoings or incomings? Sorry.
I said depending on outgoings, we can bring up to 9 players in. We need 2 center backs, correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's 2, so
potentially more, but
it depends. We might play 4 in the back.
Yeah,
it's a good time. If you're gonna play 4 in the back, then you don't need to play as many.
Wait, Gestures, when you say we bring in 9, is that signings, or does that also include we may bring in some players back from loan?
I think the only one coming back from loan that'll stick is Gallagher.
But it can be more, yeah? But it still counts.
I'm just asking.
Okay, so again, we need a backup right wing back, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We need a backup left wing back if Emerson goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We need at least 1 midfielder.
Yep.
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so particularly.
It's depending on who leaves.
If Jorginho or Conte goes, we need a midfielder.
I think even if they stay, we need
Conor Gallagher and Gilmore, just for the time being.
Maybe.
Yeah, pull your hair out, Andrew. Do it. Pull your hair out. Pull out.
Hey, as ridiculous as it sounds, I can say that the club may be counting them
not ridiculous.
as those
it's not ridiculous. These guys,
I know it's not ridiculous.
Like the Hulk. He makes Jorginho look like the Hulk. Gilmore physically is weaker than Jorginho.
Nah, come on. Gilmore, he's small but mighty. He's small but mighty.
In this 2, Gilmore will not blossom. In a 3,
respect Billy Esther Goat
in
more,
a 3,
man.
no problem.
I agree with you, Andrew, but I mean, how the club will look at it, they'll say, oh, well, we got him for this spot, and he can back up for this spot.
To clear, I truly think they're only signing for 1 more year, because I think they're contemplating selling him. I really do. If they really wanted him, they would have tried to negotiate a longer deal.
He's going to be an Everton blue this summer.
I think he'll either
I've always said that,
or he'll get sold because you only got a one-year contract extension with that. It's like what we do with Batshuayi and Bakayoko all that time. We just add 1-year extensions. I just think Gilmore may go somewhere else. If he does, fine, but put a buyback clause on him. If he does well, that's what I want. I don't. That's the problem. I don't mind selling these youngsters if the club think they'll blossom somewhere else. Put a buyback clause on them. That's what we need to start doing. That's why we suffered in the past. But put a reasonable buyback clause, not like a £68 million one for Tammy Abraham or something like that. You know what I mean?
I think Tammy's is higher, yeah.
Yeah, 68 million. I think it is.
So to finish, we've got 2 center backs, 2 wing backs, a midfielder. That's 5. You have 2 attackers that are linked to go out. Bring 2 attackers. We've been linked with 2 different attackers to come in. Actually, more than that. And then if Kepa goes, you need to replace Kepa.
Wait, Jess, did you see the Ian Matson report today?
Yeah, no, he's going to Feyenoord.
Yeah.
Oh man, another one gone.
We already spoke about it.
I don't see 9 players just because I don't see that many outgoings from the 23-man roster. Like you can say outgoings from players on the periphery, like I don't know if you're considering Emerson as a 23-man roster player. I don't.
He would be this year.
So is Alonso,
I think he's staying.
Is Alonso gone or is he?
Yes,
or is he
Alonso is
his contract's gone. His contract's out.
He's
isn't
gone
it?
this year. I didn't know that. I
I
thought
know.
Still got a
His contract's not out.
He's
No,
on,
he is not.
trying to get rid.
Okay,
Okay,
he is
so
not
he's still got a
signed
year
for
left. So
anybody.
he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere until he's gone, right?
Someone
Because
finds, yeah.
right,
Okay,
because and his wages are what? He's at 120K a week or something like that.
For like 100.
Yeah, they've taken his name off his locker.
I'm just trying to get all the parameters in place here before you can go on and say what you're saying. He's making 120K a week. He's got 1 year left on his deal, right?
Yeah, and
So-
it's 23.
So who? Okay, go ahead.
He's gonna-
Say how we're gonna move all these guys.
I didn't say. Okay, well, Azpilicueta, Alonso to Barcelona. Why are you laughing?
I can't see Alonso at Barcelona. Like, what do you mean? I have to laugh.
I can. It's fucking hilarious.
Come on.
Bro, it's
now.
like the remove replacements, man. I couldn't see Traore.
Do you understand?
Well,
what Xavi-
if you're gonna say that's not gonna happen, then why should I even go
Xavi's
through
trying
it?
to do?
Okay,
at
go on.
Barcelona?
I had to laugh because I
He's
heard
trying
it.
to fill the
That's all. But
squad
go on,
up
though.
with as many
I
Spanish
wasn't laughing
players
at you
as possible.
specifically.
Xavi is trying to fill that squad up with as many Spanish players as possible. He's trying to do it
So
out
you
of
think
date,
Alonso's
how he
a realistic target
at
for
the price
Barcelona?
at the price they're shopping at in some
Bro, they want Christensen. They want Christensen. Alonso's not far off.
Couch, look at the pace of that league. It suits Alonso.
Why are we doing
The
this?
pace of that league.
Why are we
He has
doing
more time to do what he needs to do.
I knew you said just to rattle me as well, bastard.
I'll be astounded. I would be astounded if they ended up doing that.
Wait, what did they say?
I actually,
I'll be
to
back,
me
I'll
though,
be
I
back.
can't see. You said Aspie, in my opinion, I don't think he's gonna go this season. He will go, obviously, but not this season.
He wants to go. That's the big
I haven't
thing. He
heard
does
him
not
say
want to
it,
play for
but-
Chelsea next year. He
I
wants
have
to
to
move
wait.
on.
Because if he actually wants to go, then he's gone then, right?
No.
Because we done one-
I think Chelsea would let him go though. I think Chelsea would
No,
let him go.
not in this volatile state where we can't bring, because we're not bringing in 9 signings. So like, we're going to be very conservative about the players. Be realistic, Chris. We're going to be very conservative about the players we let go. I thought Aspie was gone, but looking at it realistically, I don't think he's going to go.
I don't think Aspie is gone. I said it from the beginning. Aspie.
Yeah,
is gone.
I said it for a while.
Yeah, Alex said it from the beginning. I disagreed at first, but now I've said that he's probably going to stay.
I think we still need them.
I think here's
not
the
doing
thing that we link with another players. Like I think Reece James is gonna be play more as a center back because I don't think we'll have money to buy all the center backs we need to replace. So we're buying and looking at the wingers more for potential playing as a wing backs. For example, there's a rumor that what's his name? That fraud from Leeds. He was gonna play. He was gonna sign in as a potential left wing back or right wing back. And people are like, oh, where are we gonna play a wing back? Why are we looking for? And Dembele play a wing back. That's the reason, because James could be playing in the center back.
We're not going to play Dembele at wing back.
Did
What?
you see the? Did you see the?
Daniel, you still here?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'm out. This you can.
Just as I cool. No worries, bro. Big up.
There is a conversation. There is a rumor
Ben,
saying
hop
that
in, man.
there is a conversation saying that Thomas Tuchel looking at the wingback's replacement as what's his name, the guy from Leeds. He sees him as a replacement as a wingback, not a winger.
If he does that, Tuchel out, man.
That's what people were saying yesterday in the spaces and stuff that Tuchel was doing that.
Yes,
another thing.
Barkley overcommitted. Here he is.
No, listen, that was a typo. Barkley's a twat, and I hope he goes. There we go.
I think you protest too much, bro.
No, I don't. I just really
Didn't you
don't.
super chat twice though?
Yeah,
right. No. Let me do that.
Don't hold that against him.
Wait, what?
Don't hold that against him. He can super chat. It's all good.
Yeah, I can give my friend money to buy some beers and other stuff.
Yeah, man.
Didn't say that.
Already not.
Right.
We've gone through a lot today without even saying a lot. But Ben, anything you wanted to add, bro?
What? I mean, there's a lot to cover in there. You know, what should I cover?
Just Lukaku. He's fucked off. Sterling might be staying. Dembele might be staying, but probably isn't.
Okay, we'll cover Lukaku very quickly because he's gone. Good riddance. Hope he breaks his leg and never plays again. Sterling, you know, I quite like the idea of him, but obviously I'm a bit worried that, you know, with this new
you hope who breaks their leg?
Huh?
Lukaku.
Sorry. Oh, sorry, Lukaku.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about Barca.
You know, no. If Lukaku breaks his leg and never plays again, I won't ever need Paul never again. That'll be my video each and every day. Sterling, worry about that one is, you know, the Man City contract. Are we going to have to sort of match that? Are we going to have to, you know, up the, you know, money per week? And by the looks of things, you know, it's already looking at around 300k a week, which, you know, for Sterling, I'd say I don't think he's worth 300k a week. Good player, but I don't think he's worth 300 grand a week. What else? Oh yeah, that's it. Transfers. I think in regards to the transfers, you know, things are a little bit slow at the moment, obviously, because we've had the priority of getting that snake out the club. But obviously things are picking up now. So Bruce Buck resigns. Obviously Marina's gone as well. So obviously Boehly's taking over. Hopefully, you know, he can make some progress with Cech and keep Cech at the club. That would be, you know, really good for us because Cech has, you know, had quite a good short-term impact with some people. And yeah, that's obviously where I am at the moment.
Let's go. Yeah, shit, we've gone through so much. I'm fucking exhausted already. Anyone got anything else they want to add? Or are we all good?
Levi Colwolf starting left centre back next season.
Oh no.
Better than Saar.
Wouldn't you rather Chalobah over him?
No, Chalobah can be what's it called? Right centre back cover, left centre back cover as well.
If Lukaku breaks his leg while on loan to Inter, and never plays again, do we have to pay his full contract out?
Yeah.
Yep.
And may he stay fit.
Yes.
No.
Stay fit forever.
30 in a season, please.
I don't pay him. I don't pay him anymore. That's all. And also,
we've already wasted 95 million on the guy. So you know, it's money lost and best.
I will say this.
Bad luck to him.
About this whole Lukaku thing, I will say this, and this is something that what is this guy doing?
What the actual fuck have I just seen?
Fuck is that?
What have I just seen?
It's a Jorginho mask.
It's an improvement.
You got way too much free time.
Nothing wrong with.
You really disappeared to make a cutout of Jorginho.
Yeah,
I mean,
Lewis,
credit.
This is a worse love story than Twilight.
No, this is that full credit.
Keep it like that. Don't move it from forever.
Put your tongue in there, man.
You look
Put your tongue up.
You look better, man. You look better.
Man said, "Put your tongue through it."
I have no words.
That's what you said. You said that loud though because you wanted him to do it.
No, absolutely not.
I think Alex practices kissing on that every night.
I did.
But
no, on this Lukaku thing, and I think that this is an important thing to draw the line on with Lukaku. First of all, he's gone. We don't have to pay him his wages. That's the first thing that we have to take in consideration. Absolutely. Secondly, this isn't Boehly's money. Boehly doesn't give a shit how much the loan fee is for. Just get him off the wage books. Get his
absolutely
completely off, right? And then let's not forget the fact that Roman forgave the debt, right? The debt is gone. So this whole 90, this is just a unique window for Chelsea because like the 97 million we paid for him doesn't really mean anything to us as a club. It shouldn't, at least, because number one, the debt's been forgiven. Number two, it's not Boehly's money, and number three, we're not paying any of his wages anymore. So
Preach.
I'm good, man.
Listen, if we want to talk about a successful window, right? Get a centre back in, maybe 2 centre backs. Obviously, we are missing 2 very good centre backs in Christensen and Rudiger. Obviously, F in the chat for Lewis.
You said 2 good centre backs, right? You mentioned Christensen.
I respect Rudiger, bro. What's wrong with you?
I suppose Aspie counts as a centre back as well. Yeah, 2.
Well, Aspie's played everywhere in defence for us. He's played right back, he's played left back, he's played centre back. But obviously, it just was his time to go. A bit sad, obviously, he will go down as a legend. But I think successful window for us, realistically, getting some decent centre backs. Koundé being the priority of the centre backs because he probably will play the best in the 3-4-3 that Tuchel plays. Midfield. Let's not talk about who I want in midfield because I don't want another 2-hour argument.
Please.
Striker. Let's. To be honest, striker. This will probably go down a bit mad, but I'm out of all the ones we've been linked with so far. I'm looking at probably Richarlison.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no, listen. Hear me out.
I see you like Everton players, aren't you? I see Ben likes ex-Everton players. I see what he said.
No, not at all.
That's Barkley. I see.
Don't start. I will have you right now. I will fly over to where you are and we will scrap there and then. Do not get me started on that.
I'll pay half of your ticket. Come on.
Anyway, so actually signing a good player from Everton for once.
Richarlison.
When we look at like strikers who wind up defenders, who was the last striker we had that literally wound up defenders? Diego Costa was.
Lukaku.
I'll take Richarlison over Sterling.
And you know why I don't like when people make that comparison?
Just hear that.
And you know why I don't like when people make that comparison? Because Diego Costa was a world-class striker. Like his game wasn't just winding up defenders.
Okay, so look at Everton, right? If Everton did not have Richarlison, would they still be in the Premier League? Probably not. Because that Richarlison, when he plays,
you can say the same thing for like.
So that means he's Chelsea quality.
Huh?
So that means he's Chelsea quality because he saved Everton for relegation.
So name me strikers that have been in average clubs and then got a big move.
Do you know what? Do you want to know what this sounds like to me? And I don't mean to like slash you down or nothing. This sounds like some. This sounds like some great Brexit minerals, like just. That's what it sounds like.
Minerals, yeah, I got it. Yeah. No.
Yeah, but his goals not being
impressive. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, for me though, why I wouldn't want him is his goals ain't been impressive, and it won't really improve us for a striker. But he could be good at Chelsea. I'm not saying he can't.
At the moment, name a striker that we have at the moment that will do well.
Well, we have at the moment Lewandowski. Lewandowski is on the move, but we could try give 60-something million or whatever and see how it goes. We're giving a good eye on him. I don't know what I mean.
I'm not saying throw the checkbook at Everton. I'm genuinely saying that I could see Richarlison as a starting striker for Chelsea. I mean, sometimes he's hit and miss, but so was Diego Costa. And obviously, Diego Costa's a world-class striker. Richarlison isn't a world-class striker yet, but it's worth the chance, because Richarlison will wind up defenders, and if he has around him, I can genuinely say this with chest. If Richarlison does come, he has better players around him. People that can actually pass, like Jorginho, people that can actually play on the ball around.
Don't say that in front of Alex.
Huh?
We don't have any creators in the team right now. Jorginho. Jorginho's not a creator.
I would say a wing back.
You know what? It's gonna be.
Chilwell.
Need a creator.
Yeah, Reece James.
Alex, do
you know what it's gonna be next season when we have Richarlison? It's gonna be the same argument people have for Werner. Well, Werner, at least he ran hard. With Richarlison, at least he fought that centre back, even though he didn't score goals or didn't do anything in the game. At least he fought the centre back.
The number one skill set any striker that plays for Chelsea has right now is goal scoring ability or creation.
Exactly. You need a goal scorer.
I just find it hilarious.
If you don't have that, I don't care about like the intangibles. Oh, he can wind people up. Oh, he runs all the time. He needs to score goals.
Can I just say? I just find it hilarious. We go from winning the Champions League like 2 years ago or a year ago now to signing relegation fodder. But it's good that this is where we're at.
Wow.
Okay.
If we're talking about signing,
what about what's his name? The winger from Leeds. Is that a relegation battle player?
Yeah, it is.
That's why we're going for Dembele. That's why I prefer Dembele over Rafinha. That's why Arsenal is signing Rafinha.
No, okay. I mean, like seriously, like
What's Champions League?
Cheers, mate.
I don't have patience for the people that saying like there's teams that not worth to buying from. Get off your high horse.
No. I understand. But literally, I think his whole argument was he saved Everton from relegation. Therefore, we signed him. Like that's why I'm like no.
First of all, nobody saved him from relegation. The other teams helped.
Richarlison has had double-digit goals. Like he's a striker that's proved he can get double digits in a crap team. So
I'm Ryan Fraser got 13 assists at Bournemouth. Should we sign him too?
Can we say that for Pookie? Because he gets
goals are a lot different to assists. That's all I'm going to say. We need goals, not assists.
Should we sign Ivan Toney? Should we sign Ivan Toney?
I'm not really cost.
But doesn't that argument backfire on you if they're getting such great assists and goals? Not you, Ben. Scope. In relegation teams, that those levels might increase in a better team.
Well, it's specifically the Ryan Fraser example, no, because he literally went to Newcastle and hasn't done that well. It was a 1 year thing for him specifically.
I said better teams. I wouldn't put Newcastle as better as Bournemouth at the time.
No. All right, let's look at it this way then. Look at it this way. You're saying that we're signing people who haven't had much on their footballing CV. We've signed plenty of players that have not had much on their footballing CV that have turned out to be great. Drogba.
No. You're not hearing my point.
But Ben, that goes down to like elite scouting. Like we can clearly see Richarlison is not this amazing player and potential wise.
And this is not as
Listen,
I'm all for. Ben.
He plays in our league. You see this guy.
1 second. When Everton signed Richarlison, they weren't relegation fodder. They were a top 6 team, easy, and he
top 6.
Maybe top 6, top
no.
The way that was
top half.
That was spending more than Tottenham.
Between 6 and 8. Let's be honest here, okay? 6 and 8
we compare Richarlison to the other signings? I'm just trying to understand the argument.
Going back to my first
I'm just saying for me, he's not helped this team that was basically burgeoning on being, in that top 6. He's taking them down to relegation fodder. Because
my statement was I can't believe you won the Champions League a year ago to now signing like what's it called, Everton fodder. Like I don't mean that to the extreme, as extreme. I mean my point is we need to sign elite to get us back to win the Champions League again. We're not. I'm not in this idea of
guys, elite. What are you talking about? Elite.
Who's out there is elite?
Richarlison is never elite. Richarlison, of course, is never elite.
Right. Yeah, let me just go back onto my point, right? I never said that Richarlison should be the marquee player. I'm saying we should sign him, but he shouldn't be the marquee signing.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out of this conversation. What are we talking about? Are we talking about as a squad or a starting 11? Because let
me
that's what I'm saying. Like, is for example, is Sterling upgrade to the forwards we have? 100% yes. Is Richarlison upgrade to the forwards we have? 100% yes. Even that fraud from what's his name from Leeds, he's upgrade to what we have. But is he gonna be the one that will give us the closer reach to the city? That's the freaking thing that we can talk about. But I don't think none of them are actually gonna be that.
And that's why, I don't think any of them will. But I think Dembele will.
Dembele is the one that I actually see because he has the ability.
He's an elite dribbler. Yeah. That's why I want him. Yes. So
hold on a second. Is another thing we have to think about it is Is Dembele we're signing? Is we signing him as a creator, or we signing him as a goal scorer? Because apparently, Couch saying that because Couch saying we need the goal scorer. So Dembele is not one.
We need both.
Okay.
Creator and goal scorer.
Okay, so far we only get rid of one, right? Which is Lukaku. So we technically need goal scorer. So Dembele automatically should be falling on the down, right? Because we need the creator, we need the goal scorer more than creator. Is Richarlison?
No, we need both.
How? Let me finish my freaking sentence. So I'm talking about first of all, we are not buying the players without replacing them. Let's get you in the next goal because we need the defenders more than anybody. So if we're talking about the forwards, we need the sell to buy, right? Everybody agree on that? So if Lukaku is a goal scorer and we sell him, we need to think about the guys that scores goals. Between Richarlison and Dembele on the prospect level, who's the actually can play as the scoring person? Who can score more goals? Dembele or Richarlison?
Richarlison.
That's the conversation I'm trying to understand. For example, Sterling or Richarlison?
Sterling.
As a subject to Lukaku's replacement.
Richarlison.
Sterling.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about the center forward. I'm talking about
as a finisher.
No, I'm talking about his replacement for Lukaku. So Lukaku is a center forward, particularly.
But it's not gonna be like for like. It's not gonna be like for like.
Realistically,
Sterling's been used as a false nine.
So false nine. So
let's not go back to playing false nines at Chelsea. We all saw what happened when Sarri was in
That's
charge.
my point. It depends what you replace. It depends what you replace. Sterling
I
would be
understand.
better if he would be off the striker, not as a striker.
Yeah,
yes, I agree.
At the same time, when you're looking at replacing Lukaku, the reason why Lukaku didn't work is because he wasn't fluid enough, right? So we're gonna have to bring in somebody that can do more than just play out number 9, right?
Lo and behold, we have that guy, Armando Broja, but he's inexperienced. I get that. I understand.
What is his? Hold on a second. Hot skull
listen,
get off my dick, you little fucking cunt! I'm fucking tired of you, ass motherfucker. Get off my dick, piece of shit.
What are you guys get yourselves up?
Keeps going after me, you motherfucking cunt.
Who cares, man?
Hot skull diamond.
Fucking Black Diamond. Pick up yourself and also chill, man. Relax, bro.
Ben, how much would Richarlison cost?
Anyway, look, if I understand Sterling can do all of that, but by replacing him, he can play as false nines. But it's not gives him like he still have to hold the ball. He still have to be physical up front, and I don't think Sterling is that. I think Richarlison is better at that.
Yeah, you're right there. 100%.
I think.
I would say that. I would say Sterling's a better finisher though, and a better creator.
So, but we're not replacing him with Lukaku. That's my point.
The only issue with Sterling was age.
That's
my issue with Sterling. We're replacing a player that we're not supposed to be replacing. I don't think we need that.
But Sterling is a finishing winger. Like again, we need. Even if we sign Sterling, we'll still need a centre forward. We'll still need.
I think that's the wrong term to use. A finishing winger.
Look at Tuchel's never played.
No, look at Sterling,
like
man.
Look at his team.
If you look at wingers
like
who can finish, who can actually finish in the Premier League.
Sterling's finishing is suspect.
Yeah, but
look, what's his name?
Even when you compare, who do you think is going to be better through the middle at times? I understand everyone interchanges.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think what do you think the problem with Tuchel with Lukaku was the biggest problem?
His lack of pressing and his movement. His lack of pressing and movement.
Everybody agree. His movement and pressing, right?
I don't think he likes that type of forward, like that number 9. I've not seen him. He doesn't. Of his two teams, he doesn't like to play with that style of a number 9. He doesn't.
Exactly.
That's why he prefers someone like Kai.
What I'm saying is, he doesn't have problem with his physicality. He doesn't have problem with this specific type of player that he is. He only have problems if he's not moving. But he does not removing the other part that Lukaku is good at. So you just need to find this center forward that has all the subjects that Lukaku has, plus those two that he doesn't like.
I just think Richarlison stinks. I really do. I just think
It's like
Utter
a picking
shit.
out of the shit.
Yeah,
There's actually, tell you the truth, it's actually bad market for forwards.
Yeah, so
Bad market.
So here's my thing.
You're
Here's my
trying
thing.
to pick little pieces of corn out of the
No, but here's my thing, and this is
Hey,
where
Luka
this is where I get
Jovic
annoyed
is
with
up for
people
grabs,
call-
I heard. Ancelotti's ready to
Yeah, stop that. Yeah, stop that. This is why I get annoyed with some people. So you just said that what's it called? The striker market is scared. There's nothing out there. Yet we have people in his fan base telling me that, oh yeah, let's go and sell an academy product who's had a year on loan in the Premier League and has done relatively well for his first season. Let's sell it. Let's get rid of him, and then let's go buy relegation fodder. Huh?
Yeah, it's true.
No way you should sell Broa. No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I know your name is Fuck Cobban. Well, it's all well and good, but we've had a guy. We have. Listen, it may not be the best option. It's not the elite name that we're asking for, but it is an option that we have currently within our grasp. We don't need to sell him. We don't need to do any other fuckery. We don't need to go and spend money on relegation fodder.
We could keep Roja and have one of the names that have been mentioned. Sterling got Dembele, and I think we're set.
I don't think we need to buy
The thing is,
anybody to replace Lukaku. Play Kai and keep Broja. He's exactly the type of player as a second striker, not the main striker.
But the problem is that you guys are assuming that. Go ahead, Andrew.
Sorry, if we sell Broja, who will you blame for us selling Broja? This is generally, who are you going to blame if we sell Broja?
I'll blame Chelsea for wanting Rice for that, because that's the reason we're selling him.
Okay. Do you not
if it's the reason to get Declan Rice, then yeah.
We're putting a lot of.
It's currently the regime apparently that wanted Declan Rice, not the new regime, not as much.
Wait, Andrew, do you want Broja sold as well?
I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not attached to these academy products that haven't done anything for us.
No. That's not what I mean. Because you heard what I just said. So after hearing that, are you still in favor of us selling him?
Yeah, I'm fine with selling him. I don't care.
No, are you in favor?
Yeah. How many times do you want me to say it? I said yes twice. I said yes twice.
Okay.
It's not yet.
I got a question.
I don't mind selling either. $3 million's not bad.
So if we end up going with you guys are saying Broja and Havertz, you guys think that's enough goals to compete?
Nope.
No.
At the striker position?
Compete for what? Compete for what?
Compete for trophies. Compete in Europe. Can we compete?
Compete for top 4, yes.
I think it's going to be a bit more spread. I'm expecting numbers.
Football's dependent on everything else.
Sorry, I'll answer that.
I'll wait till September 2nd.
No worry next season.
No. Is it enough? Couch, is it enough to get top 4? Yes, but then
we're behind Liverpool and City. Even if we make an amazing transfer window, even if we sign like everyone we want to get, we're still going to be behind City and Liverpool. It's going to be.
We're not in a title race.
Yeah, the title's done. I'm talking about top 4, and I'm not sure about that.
I want about someone who just said top 2.
No.
Top 2 just ain't happening. Top 2 ain't happening. Top 4 ain't
realistically. We got a longer term
certainty either, man.
Got a longer time
top 4 isn't likely, bro.
I'd say it is.
Not really with how Tottenham are strengthening Arsenal. We've got to strengthen first.
Man, they finished third in a 2-horse race.
No, but you need to remember. We have Super Thomas Tuchel.
Thomas finished a point. Tottenham finished a point behind us.
You need to remember. We have Super Thomas Tuchel, and he knows exactly what we need.
I think everyone needs to remember this upcoming season will be the most unique season you've ever seen in football.
Big up, Mons.
Because of the World Cup in the middle of it, because all the Champions League group games had to be done before that, you're not going to be spread over 3 months. It's going to be the most unique season you've ever seen. So there ain't any proper predictions. I don't think anyone can do, apart from Man City winning the title. That's it. That's the only prediction you probably can get right because of the way they're built.
Even then,
everywhere else, we're not. It might even get less points this season because you're probably going to see the most injuries you've ever seen because there's a stupid international break in September, 2 months before World Cup, which is stupid, and you're probably going to see a lot of panic buying or in January as well. So because of whoever scores
the 5 substitution rule comes in this season, so I don't think there'll be as many injuries as predicted.
Yeah, that's why Alex was right. We need a big squad this season, a massive squad 25.
But then there's also so much deadwood in the squad that needs to go. There's still so much deadwood in this club that needs to go. We need to get rid of that.
Yeah, but they'll be reluctant to let a lot of outgoings if we're not going to get anyone in, just because of what you guys just said.
No, we can still get rid of players.
We still got a fair amount of time in this transfer window. The only reason Tottenham are making signings early is because Conte naturally will always make his signings early doors because he wants to build his squad as quickly as possible. But then when you've got people like us, people like other teams that will genuinely wait a little bit. Most of our signings will probably come start of August, end of July.
Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah, it'll normally be end of July. Then just give it time, man. The big scenario we've had at the moment is restructuring the board, restructuring that big fat snake with cement boots. That's been the priority so far.
For me, is the biggest thing is get rid of the players because every player that lives in Chelsea right now, I can replace them with the players we have.
So just realistic. Who are the realistic players you think are gonna leave? Realistic, please. Don't say Jorginho. Okay, yeah.
Barkley. Who else is Deadwood? Is Emerson sold or is he loaned?
Hey, respect my Nigerian scouser, bro.
No respect on him. No respect for him at all. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. So Barkley,
he's Jack Grealish.
Is Emerson still? Is Emerson loan or was he sold?
No, he's coming back.
No, he's loan. He's coming. I think he'll be back up. I don't think he's. I think he's staying. I think he's staying. I think he's staying.
No, I'd say.
Wait, wasn't Haller meant to be Lewandowski's replacement?
No, Haller's going to Dortmund.
Yeah, no, because I've just seen that happen now. But I swear we were talking about it yesterday, and he was meant to be the Lewandowski.
No, we said he was going to Dortmund. We never said Lewandowski.
Fair enough. All right, cool.
Get Alonso gone as well.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek, that's another one.
No.
Why not?
Because he can make 25-man squad.
Loftus-Cheek is a squad depth player. He's not a starting player, but
and he can play multiple positions.
Exactly. Kepa has to go. Kepa has to go.
Yeah.
If we're not replacing him, he doesn't have to.
That's fair. I agree. I don't think we're going to replace him anyway. So I agree with that.
I think he might want to leave himself for game time.
If that's the problem, if that's the thing, that's the thing. I think he's good enough to be a number 2 goalkeeper. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he's going anywhere.
On the money he's on, he's not.
Well, I agree with that. If we sell him,
that's what I'm saying. You can't keep him on your.
Squad.
I'm not gonna fight for him to stay, Andrew. Does that improve my answer?
I think he's going. I think he wants to go.
Chelsea made him contract. Chelsea offered him contract.
And we're not selling him. We're not going to sell him. Yeah.
If he's pushing out, he's pushing out. I'm not going to cry.
Yeah. No,
wait, to go back to my original point, because when I said outgoings, I mean players that we just need to get rid of to get them off the wage bill because they're useless, ineffective, and we don't need to replace. Those are the players I'm referring to.
Okay, definitely Barkley, definitely Alonso.
Timo Werner, I agree. Barkley,
I don't think Timo's going.
I'd say...
I think he will.
Who's interested?
I've got to look at the squad now. Just
Bayern, Dortmund.
No, that's not.
You can't bring up the squad.
I would prefer him to
get your red marker and just mark him off.
Right, yeah, Milan Son needs to get the fuck on.
Right, get rid of Alonso. Get rid of definitely that twat. I mean, Saul's going back. Don't need to worry about him. Kennedy, get rid of Kennedy as well. He's taking up space. Sarr, not been impressed with him. Get rid of him. Obviously, Christensen's gone already.
Apparently, Cho's linked with Brighton.
Batshuayi, get rid of him.
Cho's linked with Brighton.
There's still looking at this squad. There's still a fair bit of deadwood that still needs to go.
Saul already gone.
Yoko yet.
Look, I don't know how to look. Even if with JFK, even with JFK situation, if we're not signing a backup to what's his name, to Tuchel, if we get rid of JFK before we found replacement, how we gonna get who's gonna play as a backup to Tuchel?
I presume we get rid of Kennedy because Emerson's staying. That's what I
okay. So
That's
okay,
what
okay,
so I
I
think
forgot.
Emerson's
Yeah,
ahead of-
okay,
I
okay,
think
okay.
Emerson's
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
If we're
yeah.
being-
You're right. I
if we're being
forgot
logical,
Emerson is
I
still
don't see
there. I
Emerson
forgot
above it, I
Emerson.
really don't. But I think the priority.
Yeah,
is
Emerson
to,
is better defensively.
I think the
as,
priority is to get a
yeah,
back
yeah,
is to get a squad placement for the right side than the left side, because if we already have someone.
Yeah, but the problem
I
with
think
Emerson
actually we have plenty on the right side,
Do we?
not the left
no,
side.
but the thing is with Emerson, every time I
Even
watch
Robin
Emerson play,
RLC played the wing
I'd
back
rather
is decent.
there's limits. I don't know. I don't want.
I would not play RLC.
The problem is, yeah, I wouldn't play RSC there. I think it's just a complete.
No, people keep saying
that's
that.
a shout,
I think
actually. Whoever just put
like
class
no,
in the
no, no.
comments,
Just
it's a
putting square pegs
It's-
in round holes again.
No. Like it's not starting 11. It's the position that could be filled if necessary.
I want someone who
Yeah, backup.
naturally plays there. I don't want to have
Yeah,
someone.
Oh,
Well, then it means we need to buy somebody.
guys.
Well, that's why we're linked to that Klaus.
But
bloke.
yeah, but Klassen is the left side, right?
No, he's right.
Oh.
he's right. Yeah,
Klaus
he's
is the
right.
right
yeah.
back.
I thought
But-
the same. I thought the same too. I thought it was left. And then,
Because the left
I
is more
diverted.
priority for me than the right.
Yeah, but I mean, but
You
really,
know
if
what?
we can
There's
keep
too many
Chilwell
priorities.
Guys, wait, hold on. Sorry.
I think the biggest
Hold on,
priority is center backs. Even I need to forget about the Jorginho
so
agenda
Timber
because
the line is
center
centre
backs is
possible.
actually more important to replace than Jorginho being sold.
Yes, you're right.
I don't think we should sell Jorginho.
I don't care what you think.
I don't.
I'll find you. I'll fly to your ass.
Whoa!
No, he
that
says
is-
that to everyone, Ben, when it comes.
Oh
to
yeah, no, Ben,
He says
that's
to
the
everyone,
talent.
you know,
No,
you're
it's
not-
all right, it's all
you're
right,
not
it's all right,
special.
it's all right.
He says
You can
everyone-
give him the
You-
same energy back. Don't worry.
yeah.
You think Barkley is bad?
Yeah, I
Wait
don't care
until
about
I
your
get my
opinion.
agenda.
Anyway, but when you look at the squad, right, we have players that fit certain roles. If we need to hold the ball more, Jorginho comes in. If we need to press more, Kovacic.
No.
Right,
Where do you want to hold the ball
Your
back?
opinion?
No.
Jorginho
Where do
debate.
you want? Where do you want to hold? Where do you want to hold the
No,
ball?
Lewis, the Jorginho debate.
Where do you want the Jorginho to hold the ball? Or
Can I say Jorginho holds the ball?
I've had
I said he
enough.
plays the ball, possession. He,
Okay. Where? In your own half, that's Jorginho is your man.
exactly. So if we're playing possession, you have Jorginho.
Yeah, hold on a second. In your own half, I don't want to have the man that holds the ball in my own half in attacking. And when we have the ball, I want us to have a possession on
Yeah,
the
but
other
different
side.
games require different players. Like if we got a game where we need to press and
Yeah.
keep the ball, then you
Okay.
put Kovacic in there.
It doesn't matter who
But if
we
it's a
play.
game
He
where
still
we
plays in
relax
the
on ball
specific
and knock
passing
it
game.
out, then it's Jorginho.
His passing game is between defensive defenders. His passing game is not his possession game is not between midfielders. His possession game between the center backs.
Yeah.
Him, Rudiger, and Thiago Silva. That's who he's passing.
My point still stands.
Exactly. I don't want us to hold the possession and that hold the possession of the ball.
Different
there.
games require different styles. If it's a game where you want to hold the ball, knock it about, and make them chase us, and you play Jorginho. But like I said, if it's a game where we need to chase the ball and actually take the ball off them, then it's not Jorginho, it's Kovacic or Mount. People that actually press.
Okay.
That's what I'm generally saying.
Okay. So when
I
Jorginho
think
play,
midfielders are fine.
when we have 1-0 lead and Jorginho on the field and the ball goes over Jorginho's head, and we concede in the last minute, what happened?
When's that happened?
Oh,
When's that
Everton.
happened?
The ball went
Everton.
over Jorginho's head.
Yeah, that's what they do. And what's the name of the other team that?
What, when we lost?
No, the first game. The first.
Oh,
the first
didn't
one.
it go over Sal's head?
Yeah, it was
No, Sal was on the left, I think.
Are you talking about the Man United? Are you talking about the Man United game?
No,
The Man
Everton
United game.
United. It's one of those.
at Stamford Bridge.
No. What's the Barnley? What's that London team that plays in red?
Arsenal.
Brentford.
No.
Brentford.
West Ham.
Brentford.
West Ham are in
West
Burgundy.
Ham.
Burgundy. It looks red on TV, man.
West Ham. This guy.
Claret and blue.
Oh. But anyway, Brentford. It was right over Jorginho's head. Everything was over Jorginho's head.
Well, everything was played in transition on the ground. Let me get the goals up.
No.
I didn't see nothing played over the top, but let me get the
Everything
game.
again.
You're making me rewatch this shit Brentford game.
I'm genuinely sure Jorginho was rested against Brentford.
No,
I'm
the first
sure.
game wasn't.
No, yeah, he might. I don't think he was. Let me check.
First game. I think second game it was. I think.
One of those games he passed.
He didn't play.
Oh yeah. I fucking.
My man said that a
So you were slandering Jorginho for an entire game that you weren't even playing.
No. People were saying that Jorginho.
This is how strong the agenda is.
Get off my dick, man.
I think me and Jorginho would have changed the game. You mean? We wouldn't have lost.
That's the point. Nah, never mind. That's not the
This
game.
is why I say I don't care about your opinion.
Okay,
anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah,
My opinion is not the only
that's
one.
a backslap right there.
Just say Alex has a bad agenda against Jorginho. That's all we need to say.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not the only. Like the funny part is that that people think that it's only me that has agenda against Jorginho.
Jem does.
On this panel.
You have the strongest agenda I've seen.
You do have the strongest, Alex. You take number one
What
spot.
you
Tommy started World War II, bruv.
Global warming.
I do. And global warming. I blame global warming.
I remember you blamed him for Kante's decline, which is
and I still
that one you've been serious about, so I know that.
And I still that's
I blame being overplayed for Kante's decline.
Kante gets overplayed in general anyway.
Kante got overplayed because of the Jorginho's.
Oh my god! I think I know what mistake you're on about. Are you on about when Jorginho slips against United? Have you got that?
That's what I thought he was on about.
Yeah.
The one that Sancho.
It's the first touch, remember?
Why don't I blame Petr Cech for that? I don't know why, but just going to blame random people, that weren't in the game. So that's Petr Cech's fault. Or I blame Barkley for giving his crap football to everyone else.
Hold on, what's your agenda against Barkley?
Right, so we're on 1 hour 51 right now. So 2 hours later, I'll be done giving you the insight as to why Barkley's crap. Or do you want it short and sweet?
Short and sweet. The rest of my
all right, short and sweet. Overrated. Literally, we'll do one good thing in one game, drop a stinker for the next 6, but people will not forget about that one good thing he does. So, prime example, this season he played one good pass against Southampton. No one shut the fuck up about it. But in games against Burnley, he was missing open goals, putting it into row Z, breaking old ladies' noses who thought they were safe in the shed upper. And then other games, and then obviously when you watch a whole season in your first game as a season ticket holder and you just see this absolute twat come on and off for Jorginho every 60 minutes, it's like, just no, mate. It's just no. I can't go on.
Wasn't he coming on for Kovacic, not Jorginho?
No, that's what I said. I literally said when you're watching him come on and off for Kovacic every 60 minutes.
Okay, I thought you said.
Okay, put Goyem's comment up.
Barcladinho is slightly more creative.
Ban him.
I'll say that.
I back it low key.
Barkley only plays well.
You back anything that's against Mason
tries to
Mount.
get a contract extension. That's
not
the only
true.
reason Barkley plays well.
I'm the only one that honestly criticizes him, who isn't afraid of the Mason Mount. The Mason Mount cancel culture mob.
You're the only one who criticizes Mason Mount.
As soon as I say anything against Mason Mount, I have Johnny coming after me. I have Alex coming after me.
Have you not heard Kai talk?
Okay, Johnny, calm down, Johnny.
Hold on a second. Alex coming after you? When did I come to you?
Every single time I talk about Mason Mount, you come after me. Every time. If Johnny doesn't do it, you do it.
No, these haters are more obsessed with Mason Mount than these fans are.
You freaking.
I think the one time I was able to criticize him, you still came after me, and I got put on no context Monte's account.
You saying that? Do you think that I rate Mount?
I'm not saying you do or you don't. I'm just saying you come after me when I talk about him.
I think he's the best what we have right now, but I don't think he's the best that we can actually do, especially in the position where he plays.
Listen, Mount's a good player, but he's not the best.
Mount's a good player
he
playing in the wrong position.
Last season, and I'm guessing like in about 30 seconds, I'm going to have an angry Johnny knocking on my door saying that why is Mount not the best player at Chelsea?
No, Andrew. Andrew's not here.
I don't think you'll knock.
Andrew is
here. Liberty.
Yeah. Sorry.
On my door
You've got Daniel here, who's a Mount defender.
Have you not heard? Have you not heard Kai talk about Mason Mount?
You've got Daniel here, who's a Mount defender.
Have you not heard? Have you not heard Kai talk about Mason Mount?
I'm not a Mount defender.
You are. You definitely are.
You are. You
You
He's the
definitely
best player
are.
out of a bad bunch. That's all I'm going to say.
I'd say out of everyone.
No, you're saying that, but you're saying that because Lewis says that. If you were just
No, I don't.
read the thing for yourself.
Daniel, you literally said about a minute ago that Mount has more haters than he does fans.
But he does now, I'm just saying.
That's a lie.
I
That's
don't know about
literally a lie.
Isn't it a lie?
That's
No, he has a
literally
lot
a
of
lie.
fans. He has a lot of fans.
He's the poster boy of Chelsea. How can he have more haters
some
than
fans
fans?
like I would say like Johnny, like they love him and everything. He has some fans like in between, and then some.
You know what bad about the whole Mount situation, because every Chelsea fan's now not allowed to talk good about the Mount because of Johnny. He literally made that thing about every time you go on anywhere, you're talking about you Johnny. You see what I'm saying? Like you're not allowed to have good things to say about Mount. You're not allowed to have a good things to say about Mount. You're definitely not allowed to say bad things about the Mount.
And if
you dildo Excel, if you think that I rate Mount, it's on you, man.
That's not what I said. Put it this way: every single time I criticize Mount, I end up getting clipped. Every single time.
That's not Alex's fault.
Have you ever cried?
No.
Is Alex clipping you?
No. That's not Alex. Those ones are Johnny's fault. But I think the one that's
why did you bring my name
Johnny's
into
clipping
it?
you?
No. So I think the time if you go on our contacts carefree Lewis G, the times I get clipped on that it's because of Johnny. But it's on the panel, like Alex comes after me.
My name.
Because you come for me as well. You come for me as
I
well.
come for you because you dildo man, not because of Mount.
No. As soon as I criticize Mount, like you just want to come for me, and you don't start for like a level 5 or 7. You just go straight to 10.
That's because Alex is looking for the knockout blow. None of this jabbing.
Yeah. Do you look like? Do I look like I'm like a point when I'm going in a fight? I'm going for the points.
Let me just put it this way: you are a Mount debater.
He's not a Mount debater.
Oh God.
No, I'm playing.
Well, play with yourself, man. Don't play on the screen. By the way, the only thing you can accuse me is Jorginho, and I'll take it because I love it. You can say whatever shit you want to say, Jorginho, whatever, but don't freaking tell me that other players because I really don't.
Gotta respect your ability to turn that back into Jorginho. Like, fair play, man. Okay. Have to rate.
Oh, circles back.
By the way, no. If people wants to go after Jorginho, people saying like we haven't won the Premier League in so many years. Who did we have in those many years?
I mean, there was also the season before Jorginho joined, and we played worse football then than in any other season afterwards.
Yeah, that was on purpose from Kante.
Seriously,
Conte.
The second year, Conte.
He's
the
still
second
got
year of
trophy. He still got us a trophy that season. It might be depressing football, but he still delivered.
No, the second year of
FA Cup don't mean that much to me.
The second year that he
we're not Arsenal.
Mourinho in his first season back.
The second year Conte was doing on purpose for Chelsea to fail. I swear those the starting lineups are on purpose for losing the game.
I wouldn't have said that. I just don't think he had faith in the squad, but I don't think he put lineups out specifically for us to lose. That I don't agree with.
What happened with Conte was he didn't get what he wanted, and he just had to deal with what he had. He still had a Premier League winning
There was
team.
no way we were putting a good lineup out with that squad. Every lineup was going to have holes in it.
Well, yeah, when you got
Victor Moses, who was dog shit in his second season, a terrible midfield, or fucking one or two of Morata, Pedro, Batshuayi, and Willian in the front three. We were never going to do well.
I like the way you complained you didn't get what you wanted. It's fine, but it was okay to accept the pay rise. So it's all good.
Did he get a pay rise?
He did. He got a pay rise.
And 20 mil after the last
sacked.
No,
he got a pay rise. He got a pay rise in 17. We just didn't extend the contract, so he just got a huge pay.
No, fair enough.
He's all right. He's all right to accept that. Didn't seem halfway through the season go, hey, I didn't get what I wanted in transfer window. You know what? I'm going to give back what you gave me in my pay hike. I'm a principled man. I'm all good.
Look, I'm not disregarding Conte's accomplishment at Chelsea. The second season, I'm judging him on the second season.
Yeah.
The way
He's a
he
man,
behaved,
baby.
exactly.
He's a
The
man,
way
baby.
he behaved in the second season, that just overflipped the first season for me.
Yeah, he's a man,
That's it.
baby.
Yeah, and the reason, and I'm blaming for Sarri because of his piece of shit, Sarri had to come, and guess who Sarri brought?
So it's Conte's fault, Jorginho.
Kovacic?
No, Kovacic was on loan.
I don't understand. So like,
he means
look at what Conte had to do. Like, look what he had to work with. Like, we won the title the year before, and then they bring in freaking who was it?
Morata.
Danny Drinkwater.
Danny Drinkwater. Like, who wouldn't be upset?
I don't know.
No, that's Marina. That's Marina. That's Marina for you.
Blame him. I just
No,
think
that
like,
was
all his
actually
sympathy-
no.
all my sympathy for him goes
That
to
was
waste
actually your new
because he got
football
a pay rise,
director.
so he's
And do you
always
know
upset
who was
that.
the football director then?
What? Say
Marina?
again?
No,
Oh God.
Drinkwater. And that what's his name? Bakayoko came when somebody else was.
Fucking hell, Bakayoko.
Amenella left. He was already out the door them times.
Marina was doing the transfers still.
So why was he on
Yeah.
the pictures when they signed in the contract?
Because he was just
He
doing
left.
that.
If I'm not mistaken, he left in like October.
Okay. He was just there for the pictures. I get it.
Marina's
Bro.
been doing transfers.
Let's go with it. Let's go.
Marina did the transfers, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Marina's been doing transfers since
And then
14.
Milano was just for the pictures. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He didn't.
I'm actually stressed.
He didn't
Yeah, as well as a mount backer, he also backs Marina to the end of the earth.
No, but Marina's been doing transfers since January 14. She's been involved in
No.
transfers.
Respect Marina. She made profit on Morata. That is impressive.
No, she didn't actually. I'm
Yeah, she
pretty
did.
sure she didn't.
She did.
We signed him for 75 million and we sold him for 60.
He signed him for 50 something, and it was going to be
Sold him
add-ons,
like
but
60
he
something.
never got there. So we got a loan free from Atletico Madrid, and then sold him for 60 million.
Oh, got you.
That's the one.
But I don't even praise her for that because she signs what she is like. What I do know what she did is instead of like getting like the targets, I don't know who specifically, but I know she was
signed
part of it.
Giroud, man. I like that.
No, like they would be like, oh, I want this player. It's like, let's give you like this waste man instead.
Because it's never 100% will work out with any players. Doesn't matter what team, what club, anything. Okay, for City didn't work out. There's goes like this. Nobody is 100% proof.
But if you notice, if the fans rate the manager, if the player works out, it's down to the manager. If it don't work out, it's down to the upstairs.
Exactly.
It's just,
Right.
It doesn't make
Guys,
sense.
it's been emotional. I'm jumping
You know
off.
what I mean? It's like, so everyone rates.
Take care, Ben.
That's fine.
I'll send
We're gonna wrap up the stream
Drop this
anyway.
video a like before I go. Just make sure you keep
All right,
liking that
fellas.
video.
Everyone
Take
rates
it easy,
it,
guys.
which is fine. But,
Bye, Ben Barkley.
Right, well, we're going to wrap up the stream here anyway because we've been going for 2 hours. Big up everyone that's locked in. We're going to try and redo Shameless FC tonight, so check it out then. And yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. We are out. Peace.
God, it's hot, man. Jesus.